tuning back in to Shopping with the Soul. I don't even know what damn episode we on, but hey, man, we lit tonight. This is gonna be a crazy episode, man. I'm so ready for you guys to experience this, man. So, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Sneaker Twin Solo.
Just at the Don.
It's your boy, Sneaker Twin, shouting out the relationship guru.
We're gonna slide all over here. It's your boy A5.
Yo, it's GWP, Gary Watkins Production.
Yes, sir.
It's SS3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We got my son, Sammy, and we got GWP, Gary Watkins Production on tonight. Hey, man.
The man behind
The man behind the camera.
So, man, tell us a little bit about your business, man. We want to know. We're gonna put a little shine on your business, man. Tell us a little bit.
Spotlight on GWP.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, y'all. So, first, my business is start in the design and media production field, which is pretty much photography, videography, graphic designs, and being able to be able to direct and be creative as you want, being a visionary.
Okay.
And I mean, that's about the quickest way I can sum it up and break it down to you guys. I finished school for it in 2018, April of 2018, and I started the actual brand GWP in September of 2018. And I can still remember, because starting out, I was just finding, you already know, like when you first start out in the social media, you want to find that one post that's just gonna really, is gonna go.
Yeah.
And I can remember for my hometown, about 30 minutes from here, that we had everybody know the Twiggs County Homecoming. If you all do not know, it's like a mini Fort Valley homecoming if y'all ever been to one of those. And I can remember first time I flew a drone and I kind of edited the video, and when I posted it, I don't even know if it's posted or word, I don't know. But but when I posted, I can remember that following morning, the guys and I, we went and go hoop, but I posted it right before we went to the gym. After we got done hooping, the video like had a few Ks, and I probably was hooping about an hour or so.
Okay.
So that's when like my bass, I started creating a bass, which a lot of people, I would say it's more infamous, it's like a well-kept secret with GWP. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you'll know eventually.
Yeah.
Kinda
Oh,
deal.
yeah. Put them on. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. So that's how GWP got started. Okay, so tell us a little bit of what you plan to do in the future and some things that you have coming up with GWP.
So what's going on now, I have been partnering with people outside of this area as far as it's a semi-pro team in the Atlanta area. I've been talking with various companies and business up there, just chopping it up and getting to network with people. And that's one thing I've been learning during this journey, how powerful networking is.
Right.
It's real powerful. Like literally just by being open and expressing yourself and just talking to people, you don't have to know them.
Right.
I just see how powerful that is.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain because I can see it with my own eyes and it's still going on right before me. Right. But the power of networking is just out of this world. And what's going on, like I said, I'm partnering with people in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And what I plan on doing is starting a YouTube channel. I'm going to start the YouTube channel back up under GWP.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start planning on vlogging. I'm planning on doing a lot of things, bro. I got so much planned, like even a photo studio that's on the way.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
on
sure.
the way. So it's a lot in the process and manifesting right now.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. Yeah, man. We looking forward to big things with the GWP, and we look forward to being a part of your brand, your journey, and you know, and also allowing, seeing you grow and helping you get there too. So we appreciate you, man. And hey, man, it's all love, bro.
Yes.
GWP, man. It's all love, bro. So yeah. All right, man. So today we're gonna go ahead and get into what everybody has on, and then we'll get into our first topic. So we're gonna start right here with my brother Sneaker Twin Shannon.
Well, I got on the Air Jordan 21. I think it's the University Blue, the UNC colorway. So of course you can't hardly see the blue, but yeah, Air Jordan 21. Very comfortable shoe.
Tell us a backstory behind the Air Jordan 21.
So the Air Jordan 21, was a shoe that released that Jordan didn't actually wear, but it has lockdown laces in the front. And what was cool about these shoes, I think it was the second shoe that came with it.
No, it was the first one.
It was the second one. The 20s came back with a pad down in the bottom too.
The 20s?
The 20s came with a pad down. Or the
No, it was the 20s.
The 21s came with a.
In the 22s.
21s. So what?
The 21s and the 22s.
21s and 22s came down with a pad. So these are the first ones.
Yeah.
These are the first ones that came with a
The pod.
with a pod down. Yeah,
You got on clean socks?
Yeah.
Show it to me.
Shout out to the people, like I said a couple of shows ago, who ain't got holes in their socks. We need to renege on that. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, we good.
So if you pull up your install, you'll see that it had, oh man, it might be, is it locked down? Hopefully not, bro, I hope not. Oh, there you go, yeah, you got it, I heard it, a little crack.
Can you get it out though?
Damn, come on, man. You letting me down, man.
Laying you down. Yeah, I can't get it out. Nah, I can't get it out, bro.
Let me see, I might be up.
It's a dub.
Bro, whatever. We'll take it.
All right, well, cool. Well, I just wanted to show, I kind of wanted to show the people what was cool about this shoe. The 21s and the 22s, they had this thing called the air traction pods in them. And basically what it did is it came with an extra pair and a lace bag, a mesh Jordan bag. And what it does is it allows the shoe to have this kind of technology that the Nike Air Jordan brand made, and it was pretty cool that you could take the pods out and in and out of the shoes. So that was one of the dope things about the 21s. That's why I was trying to get him to show.
Called like a replaceable like air sole, cause like you can literally take them out from a different one and put them in.
Yeah, right.
Like that was the whole point of it. It's like
right.
when one of them gets flat, you can put another one in.
Right.
Because air balls pop. Yeah.
All the time.
A lot of they do pop all the time. So yeah.
That was one of the coolest things about that shoe. So yeah.
I mean, Michael Jordan didn't actually wear it, but it's one of the last releases that
people really bought.
Really.
Yeah. I think after the 23, the Jordan brand kind of died after that. Like it really died. It just lit off retros after the 23. But, yeah.
How many is it in all?
30.
30. We don't hear 35.
35.
We
Yeah,
don't
we
hear
are.
36. We hear 36.
Yeah.
36.
That's crazy. Cause I think it's kind of common.
Them niggas don't know passports.
Yeah.
I respect, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think I know all the way up to about 17.
Yeah. And I respect up to 23, but after that, bro, it's just dead.
So those 23s right there.
These are 21s.
20. If you wouldn't have told me, I would have thought them were 14s.
Yeah.
Cause they kind of look similar to 14.
kinda
I don't know. Y'all let me know. But they look similar to 14.
No.
They don't.
Like, here's the
I don't
thing
have
I'm
14.
probably thinking about, because like you've seen the red ones and they look like the Ferrari 14.
Yes.
In some pictures.
Right.
Like, some pictures maybe they
The velvet
not really,
ones,
but
yeah.
like they
Bro,
because like most of them are suede.
Let me tell you why it doesn't look like a 14. Because what people don't realize is that the 14, that model was modeled after the Ferrari.
Yeah.
It literally
Looks like a
symbolizes and looks just like a Ferrari. If you look at the Jordan sign that's on the side of the shoe,
It looks
it's
like
in the shape of a Ferrari. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's, the shield is a Ferrari. So I look at that shoe, but I don't see Ferrari. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's not. That's why it don't look like.
I look at that shoe and see a little Bow Wow.
Yeah.
With a Tokyo drill.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my soul, he's wearing them
Oh my
shoes.
God, he
Yeah.
was, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to sell
He
them.
was trying to sell them. Yeah, I remember that.
Sell them,
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah, I remember.
Red.
I remember what kind of. I got to look that up real quick because I do remember that.
Yeah,
The red suede.
do remember that. I look at that shoe, and you know what that shoe reminds me of? I was watching, I think it was the high school, it was the college slam dunk contest, and it was Flight James White, and he was dunking from like,
He's the first person that did between the legs from the free
between the
throw.
legs from the free throw line in the red velvet. Like, so it was like, I remember, that's what I remember
Right.
from the Air Jordan 21. But to me, I'll be honest with you, that shoe as a basketball shoe is fucking terrible, bro. It sucks.
You know why? Because you're trying to move and it make your foot fat as hell, man. These bitches fat as hell, man. Like, bro, I got slim feet, bro. If you got slim feet, bro, your foot gonna be everywhere.
I'm like, how the hell did Michael Finley hoop the knees? I don't know how he hooped the knees.
Terrible.
Yeah, 'cause they're terrible. But yeah.
All right, but go ahead and
We're
get
gonna
into
go
what you
the
got.
second person, bro. What you got on that?
Another repeat for this week. Just went through my closet, just found some stuff that I haven't worn in a while, and I just wanted to pull them out. Michigan State dunk.
Yeah, I hate I didn't get those, bro.
Michigan State.
Yeah.
Spartan
Michigan
State.
State
Spartan.
Spartan, my friend.
Go
Spartan.
Greens. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so,
just feel like it's one of the hardest colorways out of the dunk.
Absolutely.
I
It is,
do
it is.
think they're definitely getting saturated. Same thing that's
Dunks
they
are
did.
dead.
No,
It's
same
dead
thing
now.
they're doing with the NMD. Well, they did with the NMD is the exact same thing.
It's
I
dead
see
now.
Nike doing with the dunks right
Yeah.
now.
It died. It died
Like
already.
pretty soon
Quick.
they're gonna treat the NMD like the same way they treated dunk.
Bro, so would you guys say in the last year of the dunks, the Michigan colorways have been the best ones? The Michigan and the Michigan State.
I was
For
gonna say,
me,
you talking about the
as a
off-white,
huh?
the off-white Michigan.
No, just
Okay.
these
Oh, the regular dunks.
Regular
Yeah,
dunks.
Yeah, they've been two of the hottest ones. I will say that.
the Michigan colorways have been Michigan colorways and the Panda.
I was gonna say the Pandas
Yeah.
got everybody. You got black and white dunks. You got black and white dunks.
But have you had? I haven't heard anybody ask about those.
Oh
lately.
man, every fucking day.
Them and them Syracuse joints.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
The orange ones.
The
Oh,
logos-
I
the
forgot
logos
about
are
those.
hot.
And I both.
Yeah.
The low Syracuse. Yeah.
All right.
So-
So how y'all
so-
feel about the Paisley pack that's coming out? It's just
I don't give a fuck about that.
lazy. Everybody can agree it's just lazy.
I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about dunks anymore.
It's gonna sell the hell out though.
It definitely is
If
gonna.
it's a Panda, yeah, I'll get it. But other than that, I mean, if it's a Panda or
No,
Michigan,
he's saying based off of the hype on
Yeah.
so.
I mean, and in the colorway you got orange, you got
black.
baby blue, you got black, and what's that last
I
color?
think it was like a green.
Man, all them shit's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
And the resale gonna be 300 and above.
absolutely.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why people get them because of the resale only. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna take
Ain't
soon.
nobody getting that shit
Real
very
soon.
really like that.
It's gonna take real soon. Nobody care about dunks like that.
No, bring back phone pouches now.
Now,
Bring back Nike
big
basketball.
bangs,
period.
please. Big bang me, please.
Let's Nike basketball come back. I want to be able to wear
Whoa, bro.
Kyrie's.
Pause, man.
Come
No,
on,
no. The big bangs, bro. Come on.
Big bang me. Big bang me, please.
No, man, no. Now y'all fucking tripping. So come on, bro.
The wrong person, oh shit, they gonna get some ideas.
Don't get no
As soon as
ideas.
you get done with editing this, please send that to me.
Yeah,
Big
okay.
baby, please.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I didn't even catch that.
I was trying to keep going back.
I think Seven look like.
You sit here that shit about the
Seven look like. Seven gave me that look like. Pause. You heard that shit? Turn that shit off.
Please.
The Big Bang, everybody knows the Big Bang phones is one of the hardest ones to come out, any Galaxy phones. So that's what I was talking about,
LeBron.
to reiterate that.
Yeah. Okay, what you got on, bro? Let's
I
lay
got
out
the Yeezy 700 Utility Black. These are pretty beat, but hey, they're still in good condition. They still, hey, one of the most comfortable shoes in my collection, and I wear these shits all the time. So yeah, it's probably a repeat, but yeah, Yeezy Utility Black 700s.
What you got?
I got on the Yeezy Suns. They're beaters because I wear
Yeezy,
them.
what kind of Yeezy?
The Yeezy 700 Suns.
Oh.
They're beaters because I wear them a lot, but like they're super comfortable.
Definitely a colorway that grew on me. At first, I didn't like them.
They're like way better.
So
Probably
do
the
we
top
agree
five
that they're a top 5 colorway?
Definitely.
In the
The
700s.
700s, yeah. I mean, colorways up
It took me about a week and a half to convince Zach that it's a top 5 colorway.
Okay, so out of the 700s, the 700s, the V2s, and the V3s,
Wave runner first.
do we feel like that the 700, the regular 700s are the best ones?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the V3s.
Well, I like the inertia. The inertia is nice.
The inertias. Yeah,
Which one?
Yeah, because it's 2 of them. It's a V2 too as well, and the 700. I like the V.
I like the V1.
V1.
I really do.
I don't like the colorway.
Yeah. Inertia colorway.
Remind me of like,
That peach.
I mean,
That's exactly why I like it. It's like a little.
To
it got-
me, man,
it's like a hospital blue, you know what I'm saying?
They're bringing out too many damn gray shoes. Like gray don't go with everything.
those what do you call that? Those pastel colors.
Yeah.
Them Easter colors.
Easter color, yeah.
Shit, that's the only thing Yeezy ever does, though. Let's be real.
Man, he getting a little bit better now.
He's getting way better now because the blue stripes.
The only thing he's been better at is the wave runners and I'll say the foam runners.
Yeah.
The 350s barely getting colorways now. If they do drop, there is just
A repeat.
Yeah,
A repeat, but
so
that
Can we
blue
all
stripe
agree-
gonna go
Can
stupid.
we all agree that the 350s are really dead? Let's be honest.
everybody
As far as
has a
color
pair
goes,
of 350s.
that
I'll say
stripe.
that.
I don't know.
Not the blue stripe.
That blue stripe really
They're
revived.
they're gonna sell out. But what I'm saying though is when I say 350 dead, it's just like
You mean
more
hype?
more colorways are sitting than selling out.
Well, I mean, I think that's what he wanted to do.
Absolutely, he said
That was the purpose.
He said man, he said it back way when he said man, everybody will own a pair of Yeezys.
Let's be honest. Like when you saw Moon Rocks, Turtle Doves, Oxford
That shit
Tans,
was-
Pirate
Right.
Blacks,
You just wanted. You was like,
you weren't getting your hand on those.
but you was up. Well, I had more. But I'm
Okay,
saying,
Saddle
I had
Flex.
Turtle. But I'm saying, I'm saying, but once you see those, you like, you rarely see that. So.
And
Okay,
my thing
that's the-
is
that was
though,
the point
my thing
behind
is though,
Mystique
what y'all gotta
and
realize is that, you know, it's something about that S-Ply and 350 on the side. Like, that right there, when you see that, it's gonna, none of those are gonna ever sit. They're gonna always sit out. So, it's something about that S-Ply and the 350.
That's a point right
You
there.
know, and I think that's what we're missing on the 350s. Anytime a 350 with that S-Ply and the 350 comes out, it's gonna automatically sell out versus the ones that don't have it on.
I agree.
So we gotta, you know,
How many? Well, the only ones I can consider saying have that don't have that like 350 on it are like the V3s. I guess they came out.
V3s, man. V3s. I had a lot of the colorways, but I sold them all in here because they just didn't interest me anymore. Like,
So what you said? You said 350s?
Yeah, those are the only ones I know that don't have like the.
Oh no, you got butters, you got
Well, yeah, the
sesame,
butters and-
sesame, you got pretty much all the new colorways don't have.
yeah, all
Yeah.
of them had that new.
You got the
You know, one of the
What
most
was,
slept on colorways.
You go on a list. 'Cause I think there's more shoes that don't have it than do.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
way
you're
more.
absolutely
Than
right
Yeah, it's
about
way
that.
more. Than don't. Ash
Yeah,
blues,
some-
the Yeezy
Add
rails,
pearls,
the
Yeah.
freaking
statics.
Yeah.
stat. Oh
But
yeah,
as far as
Static.
Gate
colorways,
chills, all of
they're
them.
not as like wanted
Right.
as all the others.
Right.
So that's
And
why
now,
they
I ain't gonna lie.
It
Like
depends.
you right now, bro. You can. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Fuck. Put a pair, a fresh new pair of Ye chills in front of me. I want them bitches. I want them bitches. Yeah, I want them back. I still got them in the closet, but I ripped through my shit hooping in here. So yeah, I want my shit back.
I mean, and then you can say the same about the statics and the black statics.
Right. So
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but though, and those pairs do sell. They did sell out, but are they highly sought after as the ones with the 350 and the S-Ply on the side?
You know, a pair of zebras
I
gonna
don't
go like that. A pair of frozen yellows gonna go like
Except
that.
for it's
Trash.
unless
Frozen
Zach.
Frozen yellows,
Now
trash.
watch. Now let me tell you
Boy,
something.
get outta
Now, when
here,
the frozen yellows
Keep
come
them
in,
McChickens.
when they come
I want you
in,
to keep that same energy.
keep
I
that
will
same
keep that
energy.
same
Nah,
energy.
watch.
Look, I'm
Watch.
gonna put the McChicken
Watch.
wrapper up there next to the shoes. Couple
Watch.
sodas on there.
Leave
Watch.
the
So
McChicken
funny,
wrapper
man.
next to the shoe. Like,
Yeah,
it's
nah.
the same shit, bro.
Blue
Okay,
tints, all that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man,
You got
yeah.
Beluga 2.0, man, all them shit hard, bro.
Yeah,
That shit just not even fair.
Beluga.
Okay, but we was
Yeah,
on.
let's-
What
let's-
you got on,
Yeah,
Gary?
what you got on, Gary?
Man, I was over here trying to look it up real quick.
It's the Saucony's, bro.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know what model.
Oh, those the shadows?
Yeah, those are shadows.
Shadow.
Let me see the back of them.
Hey,
Them 3,500s, ain't it?
Oh yeah. No, them
9,000.
ain't the shadows.
Maybe 9,000.
Them, yeah.
I don't got holes in my sock.
Them 9.
Shout out to folks that don't have holes in they sock.
Oh,
Yeah.
So let me tell you a quick story about Sauconys or Sauconys, what we call them.
Saucony, however you want to say it.
Sauconys. Bro, that shoe was the hottest shoe when we were growing up. Like
Sixth grade.
Yeah.
Sixth grade, I had
Every colorway.
every color.
You can go to Shoe Corner and get them bitches 2 for 70, 2 for 75.
Oh yeah, that's smoking deal, bro.
Bro, we used to have every colorway. Shit, hey, Mom, I ain't want nothing but the black and blues. Y'all can keep that red shit, all that. Black and blues, man. I want the blue, I want the light blue, the navy blue, and the black. That's it.
I had
So, yeah.
I had blue, I had camo.
These the
I
grid
had all.
850s. I was close.
The Grid 850s.
Grid 850s.
All right, cool. So yeah, man, that shoe's a comfortable shoe. You know what?
Oh, boy, I'm about to put these on eBay.
Yeah, they got a little
What you
resale.
want?
Got a little resale.
A little
Yeah,
resale. Gary said he finna get some lab. Hey, shout out to lab. Shout out to lab.
Can I
Lady.
say my favorite
The
soccer
lady got.
pack? Like the Shadow 6000. I actually still have them.
Shadow
It was a-
six. Let me
yeah.
see. Let me see what they look
It
like.
was the Irish coffee pack. So there was one that was a wheat, a black, and that was
Ooh,
a
them
white.
bitches
And
hard.
all of them were suede except for the white one. The white one was leather. They all had gum soles too. A shoe with a good gum sole, like not the semi-frozens, but like it.
Nigga, what?
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, man.
Shoe. I was like, dang, I'm wearing a wheat.
So
but
you
it's
gonna
not
give
wheat. I'm wearing
a soccer knee some credit for a gum sole, but not the 700?
absolutely.
Man, come
Get
on.
out of here.
That was separated shit. That was separated frozen yellow.
Bro,
From every shoe.
Bro, those semi-frozen was like,
Put it on another Yeezy.
I got a hot take. Hell, I'll take the semi-frozen over the zebras.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Because I know, at least we know they
And-
won't be.
and-
As far as like,
At least I know they
You know,
won't
it's
be.
hard to be a better looking shoe.
Yeah, it is an overall better looking shoe.
You know
because
why?
It's more
You know what?
durable.
'Cause nigga, when I walk out this door,
not at all.
first thing they gonna be like, what the fuck is that on that nigga feet?
Exactly, but I
And
think the
they're
same
gonna be
thing
in a
with
good
zebras
one.
though.
But my thing
Except
is
for
though,
my chicken.
my thing is this though. If you get anything on the prime knit on the pair of zebras, you might as well
You're done.
done. You're
Yeah.
Might as
done.
well
So
piss
you
on
just
them, make
saying
them
that
feel
because
better.
you can hide it in the bright ass color of this
Yes.
semi-frozen.
I'd rather
That's the only
I'd
reason
rather
you
do
say
it, bro.
that.
I'd rather do it. I'd rather do it, bro.
You just can't keep white shoes clean. Nobody can.
What you got on, Jeff?
I got on the 2016 Air Jordan 1
Iconic.
band motherfuckers, not
Yeah,
the patents. Hopefully we can get the view right. These are not the patent joints. These are the
Iconic.
2016 release.
Yes, sir. With that the 1, 2, and the X on the side. Yeah, if you don't know nothing about that, then hey, you ain't no sneakerhead.
Yeah,
All right, so yeah, man. He gonna show
got
y'all
the
what
size
I'm
on the
talking
inside,
about.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
You
know
got
what
the
I'm
leather on
saying?
the
Yeah,
shoe move, just
Yeah,
different
that's
than every other Jordan one.
It's
yeah,
different.
don't
It's
get
a lot
lost in my
different.
shoes, nigga.
What the fuck you, bro?
Nah, it ain't different than every Air Jordan 1. If you
No, I'm
want-
saying like the
It's,
leather.
it's close. It's good, but it ain't shattered backwards.
No,
Yeah, we all agree.
It's not even fair that we can do that.
It's
That's
not
like,
fair.
That's like saying, oh, they're not for resale leather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, nothing gonna be the not piece.
I can't wait till we just take the shattered backboard leather completely out of the conversation.
But
That's-
hey,
that's
well,
not
it-
fair.
But we've had shoes that's compared. I mean, those purple toes and those green toes. The first two pair that came out.
Oh my
The court
God.
purple.
It was close.
It was close,
Still
bro.
looking for them
Yeah,
jokes.
the court purple was.
The pine green was
the pine
close.
green was close. Not the 2.0s. I'm
No.
talking about the 1.0s.
Yeah, pine green.
Yeah, pine green. Yeah. Those were pretty close. Those were pretty close to shadow.
Court purple size 12. You got them for a decent price. A5
No.
everywhere.
No,
Cause I need.
it's not gonna be a decent price. You might as well forget that.
Well,
Unless them bitches
He
beat.
said, man, don't crush my man, ho.
All right, man. Like, somebody make bless me.
Yeah, bless you.
If you ain't
$500. Bless you.
If you ain't shopping with the soul, court purples, I'm sorry, bro.
It's a no-no.
500 or better. They're gonna hit you with a.
I should have got them when we was at the last shop. That was the last time I wore these on the shopping with the soul at the last shop.
Yeah.
Them jokers was sitting on the wall in the back, and I just looked at them like, And now, oh, bro.
Boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Man, wow, you just said something. Bread sitting. What shoe sits now? Like, can y'all think about a shoe that sits?
Even the
Well,
trash.
they weren't sitting. I
What do you
the
saying?
soul gonna have everything.
Yeah, it's,
You know what I'm saying? That's different. The same. It's sitting here in the soul is different than sitting anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because
You're
there's only place
absolutely
you
right.
can go and get it. Because that's all we supply.
Bro, like honestly, bro. You
No
got
offense to people who wear Huaraches and shit, but we ain't got none of that.
Legend Blues
You know what I'm saying?
sitting on the wall, bro. This is a 2014.
So you
Wait,
can
wait,
you
wait.
can undermine me
Dead
saying
stop.
it's sitting.
Dead
stop.
Yeah, you can
Dead
undermine me saying it's sitting in here. You know what I'm saying? And I was speaking about the old shop, but you're not gonna go nowhere else to see it sitting.
I mean, yeah, you gotta go to like major places like.
Well, you can find it sitting and just not. It might not be in the condition that you want it in.
Or the
Or the
price.
price.
Oh, the price. Oh, definitely gonna be the price. You might as well forget that. Yeah, man. So I guess we'll get into the first topic, man. Basically, what I wanted to talk about today, since we brought Sammy on, and SS3, what I wanted to talk about was the difference in the social media era of being an athlete versus how it was when me and my brother, the oldest people here, how it was when we grew up. Basically, what I mean by what I'm saying is, social media was not big at all when we were in school. The biggest thing we had was MySpace, and that was at the tail end, like maybe 11th grade, introduced to MySpace. But we didn't, athletes from other schools, we didn't know what the hell they were doing. We didn't talk to other kids that went to other schools. We played. No, we didn't fuck with them because we played football at the rec. We played football with all the kids in that niche. And anybody that was outside of that, we didn't know.
Like, I don't fuck with you, like.
Yeah, right.
And I don't call me to try to join forces, because nigga, I'm trying to beat you.
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
I ain't trying to join up with you, nah.
Yeah, so it's different, man. It's different now because everybody here besides Zach, because him and Sammy, they're close, kind of close in age.
Closest in
The
age.
closest in age, yeah. So
Gen Zs.
yeah. To back that ass up, baby. What you came out? You were born in 2010.
Yeah.
What song was hot in 2010?
I don't know.
2010, I'm on one.
Oh yeah.
I'm on one. Hey,
And
hard.
That's a hard.
we the best.
Yeah.
And we the best babies. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's an era in itself. Talk about sneakers that were worn back then.
in 2010,
Air Force Ones.
K-Swiss.
Yeah.
Not in 2010. Oh,
Nah,
was it?
not in
I don't remember no
man.
K-Swiss being wear in 2010.
Well, you ain't walked back quick cases in
I done
10
seen
twins,
some
but
niggas
yo
with
ass
some
is
K-Swiss.
done.
K-Swiss was 06, 07.
Okay.
Feel like
2010 when I got my first pair of retro ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I got clown like a motherfucker.
I got clown like
Bro.
them, but I bought 2009, I bought a pair of Air Jordan 1s, and them niggas like, bro, what the fuck is those?
For real though?
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
The
laughable.
ones used to be like, nigga, what you?
That was
nigga,
the
that's
bottom
not
of
Jordan.
the barrel.
Nobody
bro.
really
No
cared
damn
about
Jordan.
Jordans really until this is a hot take, but until Kanye really started wearing 3s, 1s, and what was the other thing he was wearing? He was wearing.
I know you went on
3s,
cement 3s,
1s.
and black cement 3s, and the 1s.
It was just another J.
Yeah, the sixes
Nah,
on.
I'm gonna be real
Yeah,
with you.
sixes. It was sixes.
Bro, please don't mention Cement 3s because everybody always loves Cement 3s.
Yeah.
I used to like
Cement 3s
bro.
was Cement 3s, man, when them
Smart
bitches came out in 2011, like,
Like the Mars.
2010, hell, Vans was hot.
yeah, it was.
The checkerboard Vans, the hot top.
Yeah.
Checkerboard.
Vans was hot. I used to wear Vans in college all the time. That's all I ever bought because I wasn't really looking for no J's when I was in Nashville. I was looking for the Vans t-shirts, the Vans and all the Vans shoes to go with the t-shirts. So yeah.
2010 I was in 10th grade.
Damn, truck fit was out back then.
Truck fit, yeah. So I mean, you gotta think like who was
True
really,
Religion was back then too.
yeah, who was pushing the culture back then. You gotta think Lil Wayne had a huge influence in 2010.
Yeah, the skateboard
with the
culture.
truck fit,
Mhm.
the van, skateboarding and shit like that. Like the shit that I wore back then, I was getting John on for, and fuck all y'all niggas for laughing at me. Y'all
Miss Skinny.
be in my inbox now asking me about the same shit I've been wearing way back then. Dunks, I was wearing dunks back then.
Getting clown
Like
on.
getting clowned for wearing dunks. Like
Them
Yeah,
fake
pop.
ass Air Jordan 1s.
they'll call them you got them obese Air Force Ones on. Why your Air Force Ones on so fat? Like they're not forces, bro.
Not forces.
They're not forces, they're SBs.
The SBs, bro.
I remember when I bought some red monkey shorts. Them bitches were big.
Damn,
3 sizes too big.
He said red monkey.
Red monkey.
Jabot.
Jabot.
When I see
big as fuck.
Damn, y'all remember that.
Bad tees, big ass
Coogee,
tees.
big ass teeth.
Yeah.
Coogee.
Coogee.
Miss King.
City Trend.
Yeah, City Trend.
Miss King, bro. Shit, that's back when the girls were rocking House of Darion and Baby Fat, apple bottom jeans.
Yeah.
That big ass apple on the bottom of the back of your pants, man.
2010 shit.
You remember that shit?
Darion shirts was the ugliest shit ever, bro.
What the
Why
shit's
the
called?
fuck?
The Simmons was that? What are they, pastries?
Pastries,
Those
yeah.
shits are ugly as fuck.
Wait, what are them shoes with the fucking rim in the side every time we start?
Dada's,
Yeah,
nigga.
Dada's.
No, fuck
That was before 2010. That was like
That was, but
2007.
Streetwear?
That was like 2005, 2007.
Nah, what? Spreewell? Hell no, that shit was way older than that. Nah, hell no.
That's-
Spreewell was like 04, 03.
No, that was 03. We was in middle school, yeah.
Yeah, 02.
That's like
We was in
02.
middle school. Yeah,
Yeah,
Spreewell.
them
Dada's
Dada's
was
was
back,
sick.
way back then,
I
bro.
remember
Yeah.
seeing them bitches in stores.
I remember the famous Stars and Strap.
Oh, yeah.
I got in trouble for wearing a famous shirt to school.
Oh yeah, with the famous stuff here.
Shit, so let me tell y'all a little story, bro. I think I said it on here. I might didn't, but like we had a snowman on our class
Oh,
reunion
yeah,
shirt.
Jesus.
Jesus,
Snowman.
they banned the hell out
It
of
was
that.
08, and the 8 was a snowman.
They
Yo,
banned
motherfucker,
Oh.
ban it out
They
that
banned the
shit.
hell out of that shit, man.
That's hard.
Hey, so Sammy, I got a question. What kind of trends do you see kids wear now, like today? Like, what kind of clothes y'all wear? I'm so far removed from
Man, I'm
like
telling you,
school,
bro, like,
just along with all
It
of
ain't no
them.
so far removed.
Again,
You
so far
graduated
removed
last
from-
year,
So
nigga.
far,
Niggas just graduated.
we not doing that
What
shit.
you graduated in 2019?
We was just at your graduation party.
18?
18.
Nigga, you ain't even 4 years out of high
You
school.
talking about so far removed.
So far removed. Let's be
Right,
real.
right.
Culture and sneakers,
Right.
fashion,
Yeah, that
that
shit-
that shit
going pretty
fast.
fast.
Yeah, every 2 years. Every 2
Not
years.
even every 2 years.
Every 2
bro.
years.
That shit
Every
reflects
2
itself
years,
every
something's
month
starting
now.
to get.
Every month.
Not, but I'm exaggerating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like.
What kind of trends do you see like in school versus? Like, I know you hear us talk about what we remember, just nostalgia. What for y'all is just like?
So like basically everybody really wears tight clothes.
I mean,
I wouldn't have led with that. All right.
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 What a statement.
so you see, so basically you see.
Tight clothes and baggy hoodies. So like tight pants and then baggy hoodies.
So tell them a little bit about the comfort thing now, and like how these kids are just showing up to school and not wearing any of the shoes that's in their collection, and they're just really wearing like slides every
Fucking
day.
Crocs.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like,
Crocs.
like when we were in school, Crocs was a doctor's shoe. That was it. Only doctors and nurses
Nigga,
wore that shit.
it still is.
Borderline
nigga.
jailhouse shoe.
It is to this day still. I don't fuck no Crocs. The hell?
I don't know, like-
You don't care, man.
But what? Tell us a little bit about why y'all do that.
So
So
what else y'all wear?
school we usually walk a lot. So you see everybody like
Oh,
having exchange classes and stuff. You have to walk around the whole like.
Nigga,
you
hold
have to
on.
basically walk around the whole-
We've been doing that. Not to interrupt you. Not to interrupt you. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just trying to make you aware. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. We walk those same halls.
Same halls,
That you
bro.
walk. So you gotta come up with something better. than
Right.
that.
And
God damn.
so it's like
Walk a lot.
it's new stuff that people do where like somebody will wear somebody crop and then they'll wear their slide.
Y'all wearing other kids' shoes?
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
trying
Like,
shoes?
only not shoes, but like only if they're wearing slides and crocs.
So a slide and a crop.
Yeah.
So
That's
what
a
other,
GT
what other
shit.
brands do you see in schools? Like, what do kids wear?
They're either wearing Jordans, slides, or crocs.
I'm talking about clothes and clothes as well too, bro.
Levi's jeans or joggers, to be honest. Like
So
regular little
kids
bracelets.
still wear y'all kids still wear Levi's? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah.
That's surprising because
They're either wearing Levi's or they're wearing just like gray sweats, black sweats. Other than that.
Remember, they banned them shits at our school. We couldn't
Unless
wear no
a
tights, no
school-
joggers.
Unless
we
it's-
couldn't wear no gray sweat. Oh,
Gray
I
sweat?
could.
Not when I know tight draws. Fucking around walking at me with some
Tights.
briefs on if you want
Can
to.
y'all girls wear tights? Can girls wear tights?
Man, they
Man,
wouldn't let us do that.
Yeah,
shit.
we couldn't wear no tights.
God damn.
So
Tights?
So man, tell us. I'm gonna ask another question, bro. And I know this might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but I'm gonna ask you, like, how, man, when we were growing up, man, girls are just a lot different than what they are. Y'all had to deal with. Tell us some of the experiences with girls that you see, and interactions with girls that you see, and how do you distinguish if she's attractive or not?
Well, we're in the point where people start vaping and that's weird to me.
Yeah.
People start doing what?
They start vaping.
Oh,
smoking.
vaping? Oh, yeah, okay.
So yeah, we live in a like vaping.
Yeah, a vaping stage where all the 6th graders, like, you see like 6th graders, like 11-year-olds out there smoking and vaping and stuff. And like,
During recess?
huh? Well, we got recess. We got
I got that now.
we got a
When do they have
10-minute
time to do
break.
this, bro?
We got a 10-minute break. We don't have recess.
But they,
Oh,
what they do? They go in the
not like how
bathroom.
school is
They
for us.
take
Like,
and go in the bathroom.
Well, basically, they be skipping classes. They just skip connections or what y'all call electives. They just skip
There
that.
you go. Attaboy.
They just skip that and then they go in the bathroom and vape.
Yeah. So
you didn't answer his question.
You answer.
You told us that, but
Yeah,
you didn't answer.
yeah, that's the thing.
But we talking about girls though. Like
Yeah.
what?
how do you feel like?
That's unattractive.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what is attractive to a girl? What makes a girl attractive? Like what? I mean, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like middle school girls from when we were in middle school are different than
I'm
when
glad
y'all
you
were.
cleaned it up right there.
If you're educated.
That what make a girl attractive? Okay, sure. Okay,
What?
good.
How much
Good. That's a great answer, my boy.
Yeah, that is a good answer. But
How
I
much
think
education can you
should.
have?
This is how you should go into it. What were the girls like when we were in school, when you guys were in school, whatever, to how they are now?
All right, cool. So basically, how the girls they were mean as hell. You know what I mean, but in a sense, like I've been out of middle school for over 20 years, so it's kind of hard to kind of like remember middle school like that. But when my fond memories of middle school, I did have a girlfriend in middle school, and I kind of remember how it was getting to going from like transitioning from the 6th grade to the 7th grade and starting to think about different things in my mind, starting to, you kind of start, when you get to 7th grade, your whole vibe as a young man in a preteen starts to like switch, and you start to see things in.
Man, keep it a buck, man.
girls
What you
that
start to
like
see?
this-
Huh? Tell her what you start to see.
You start to see ass. You start to see, breasts. You start to see, and it's kind of hard to stay focused. So you gotta, do those affirmations every day. Look,
You doing
I'm good.
affirmations every day?
I know I was. I'm gonna tell you like that. I know I got in trouble one time, Bob. The teacher was up there reading. It had to be 7th grade, but she was up there reading.
Don't say it,
No, don't have her legs open, boy. I say it,
You
bro.
already told this story like 8 times.
Teacher don't have her legs open, boy. By the time she caught me looking like this, she said, "Get out, get out." I said, "Hey, it was your fault."
Y'all never had a class together?
Man,
Bro,
bro, they literally stopped us from putting us in classes together.
Bro,
we made a teacher go home crying.
Oh, y'all went it on, y'all.
No, we really wasn't bad, but she was mean. So
Okay.
I mean, for me to be mean, you got to be mean to me first.
Yeah.
Like I'm never mean to people first, but I always notice. Like my brother will tell you, I've always been the one who cracked because I noticed stuff before anybody else noticed stuff. Like, for example, we was like one time we were playing basketball, this dude was trying to crack, y'all got that little skinny ass leg. Well, he didn't know this nigga had on some swimming trunks. I said, bro, how the fuck you in here playing basketball in some swimming trunks? The whole gym just bust out. He said, man, dude, what you did? Cut the part of the swimming trunks out and put the bitches on? So yeah, I clowned it. So I always notice the little things about people, and then I say, but like this lady, she was really, really mean, and just for no reason. Like, how the hell you come here every day and just don't enjoy your job? Like, so, man, she has some real stinking breath. That bad halitosis. It's a real yellow teeth. And I said, man, instead of being mean all the time, what you really need to do is go in there and be nice and get some toothpaste and brush your teeth in front of everybody. The whole class just went crazy, and she and ran out of class and let cry.
That probably was an insecurity, bro.
You got eye test for that?
No,
Wow.
no,
That had to be an insecurity,
no.
bro.
I mean, in middle school, I was way different, way different than I. And in high school,
switching classes all the time.
yeah, we used to
Switching all that shit all the time.
switch classes all the time.
I'm just saying, bro, as a twin brother, bro, if you guys can't say anything, say if you say you have
outside
a
of the limits.
you
Yeah.
had a
No,
sentence,
no,
you know,
no
like
homo shit.
no outside. No, don't take this the wrong way, but you can't say if you said if I had a twin, I'll do this. It ain't nothing you're gonna be able to say behind that.
Like,
that
y'all
we
had
had
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we did it all. We did it all. We had fun. We lived a really true twin life. We did. Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave it at that. So man.
So yeah, all right. That's kind of how the girl. But like I said, I remember having a girlfriend, and I remember in my mind switching. And I don't know if it's like that for these kids, so they got.
You
so
was
many
switching
other-
girls?
No, I'm saying switching.
Oh, nigga, we just gonna leave
No,
it there.
bro,
We
I'm
gonna
saying
let it
switching-
happen and then float.
I'm saying switching to another switching.
Oh, your mindset.
My mindset.
Oh, okay. Bro.
Because it wasn't all the distractions that these kids have these days wasn't there for us. You know, we didn't have cell phones or any of that stuff. We did, but it was like the snake, the Nokia, the next step.
Right.
You know, no
Smartphone.
texting, none of that. You know,
Playing
had to
video
talk
games.
after 9 p.m.
Fucking Tetris.
3 minutes after 9 p.m. You can't call his phone after 9. If you call his phone before 9, bitch, I'm gonna get killed.
You know that phones used to have like minutes on them.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Roll over minutes.
Roll
The
over.
game free day after salad. Well,
It was
it
9.
was 9 first. It was 9 on Sprint, and then we switched to T-Mobile. That bit was 7. So,
Yeah, I think.
and then we lived in T-Mobile. We had T-Mobile. We lived in the country. We had to switch to Verizon because we couldn't get no goddamn service in the country. y'all just got the luxury, bro. Like,
I'm surprised y'all ain't have Bell South.
Yeah.
18. I mean, not 18.
it was.
Singular, yeah.
Singular,
Singular
yeah.
used to be AT&T. They switched.
It was when it was that orange.
Yeah. Singular
But
wise.
before that, it was Bell South.
Bell South,
Nigga,
yeah.
we had.
That would be the landline.
Nigga, we had what was that shit called? That shit called
Windstream?
Windstream.
Mm.
Yeah. That's how old I was. Nigga, we had AOL dial-up, nigga, all that shit.
Yeah.
Walmart Connect.
You on the phone? You on the phone? Mom, get on the phone. Boy, get off the phone. They make phone call. You in there trying to talk ass.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Get off the phone. I'm like, dang, ma, how much you heard? Don't worry about it. Sleep. I'll call you back. You ain't gonna be able to call her back until it's 9 o'clock. God damn.
You in there talking nasty, and you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Right.
Ain't did none of that shit. Don't heard somebody say that shit
Just
on
in
the
that
song.
bit telling a whole bunch of lies.
Lying, bro. Yeah, be like, yeah, you know, I'm a veteran. Yeah.
Yeah, better. She put that thing on you right now. Then you gonna bust it in 0.5 seconds.
So I'm saying, how is he going to school in the middle of a pandemic?
Oh, that's a good.
Go ahead and say great, bro. Cause you know y'all don't do shit.
No, we do it. We do a lot of things.
All right,
Well,
tell me.
it's different. You got to tell them what's the difference in between that though, because you may do a lot, but others may not. And why do you do a lot? Because you're a little bit. I'm not saying that you're more like, because I talk to you about being humble all the time, but you got to understand that being gifted and being in regular classes, that shit is different. It's different.
Nah,
So
yeah,
you
you
got
asking like, what's
yeah.
it like being a kid going to school in the middle of a pandemic? Like,
Well, you got girls hiding their parents under mask. You got like it's a lot of things. Like people getting COVID shots in the middle, like a class, like they get called out of class to go get COVID shots and stuff. Like
That vaccine, you saying?
yeah,
y'all wear masks like every day, all day?
yeah, we don't have to though, but some people choose.
It's a lot of kids that are sick sometimes. It's like sneezing in new bullets. So y'all just all look at each other when somebody sneezes in
Yes.
class now.
If they cough, then they gotta go.
Y'all just
Out of here.
Get out of here.
So
What
they
about the
feel.
teachers? What about the teachers? How do they
The
react to
teachers?
it?
They just like,
Some trip about masks, others be
but
like,
like no, it's a rule in my second period class. Like if you cough, you gotta go to the restroom for like 10 minutes, I think.
that's funny.
I know.
Oh, that's funny. I be in there coughing all day. I swear to God, you the guy.
I'm going to the hospital.
So what about this? Like when we was coming up, I remember you had to have a hall pass or some shit.
Yeah.
Y'all still had to do the hall passes? Wow.
To make sure people don't
Nigga,
stay in class.
I'll do some bad shit just to be seen, bro. Cause everybody, you know what I'm saying? all the girls they leave the door open. They'll leave the door open. So you walk past class, all the girls in that motherfucker. So I do something bad just to be seen. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
They never use hall passes though. Like they'll pick them up and then throw them. And then just throw them back in the class.
Yeah, I don't even use them like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
But like, if they catch you in the hall without a hall pass, they usually give you a point. What they call it?
What's the point?
I don't know, but it's like it's a party in the end of the year, and if you have like more than 3 points, then you can't go.
God damn, so I get 1 point for not having my hall
I was
pass?
gonna say I would have never been at that
So
party.
some
bro.
of the,
Out of a whole year, I can't get 3.
so some of the kids that you see, how many points have you seen the kid get in one day?
My friend, he had 16 points.
That nigga play basketball game.
God damn. 16 points?
Yes.
So I want another
But they
thing.
can give like multiple points at one time. So they'll
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
like, they'll
yeah.
do, like,
Can you get points taken off?
Yeah. No, you can't get
Nah,
points taken
can't.
off.
So what you get, you got it.
He
Yeah,
was
what you
getting a
get,
triple
you
double.
So, man, it's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. At the beginning of the school year, it was the challenge on TikTok, and these kids were going around stealing stuff
Yeah.
and then calling it what they were calling
a
it.
diabolical lick.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Wow.
That's the same.
What it was called?
A diabolical
Explain
lick.
Why did I
Yeah,
not
yeah,
hear
yeah.
about
I ain't never
that?
heard of it.
Basically, people would go to school, they would steal something, put it in their bag. Like somebody stole a urinal, they be stealing mirrors, they stole the fire extinguisher, they stole a whole bunch of stuff.
Time out.
Them lit licks.
Time out.
Yeah, they
A
would.
urinal?
Are you
Urinal's
stealing
going
a urinal, dog?
That's like urinals are like $300.
Nigga, you
Oh,
got
so-
tools in your bag to take a urinal off the wall.
Yeah.
What did your friend get caught stealing and he got suspended? What did your friend, Nazir, what he got?
He took a urinal.
He took you. He got caught.
Yeah,
And
You
then how
wanna
many,
take everybody
how many
piss
days
off?
did he get suspended?
Hmm?
How many days did he get suspended for that?
3. They let him go with 3 days.
I love y'all school.
Man, that's some
I love
bullshit,
y'all
bro.
school.
Somebody broke their hand dispenser and put it in their bag.
The what?
3 days?
The soap dispenser.
So they steal them and do what with it?
So like,
And then they
he
make a
physically,
TikTok.
like, it's not on the wall no
So
more?
they-
No.
It's just
So
They-
they
they
steal
make
shit
TikTok.
and then so they sell when they put it on TikTok.
Yep.
I stole this.
They be like,
snitching on yourself. So
Yeah.
y'all the generation that really made snitching on yourself.
and then it's like a sound on TikTok, and it's like hitting his diabolical lip real quick. It's all like it was a few months.
I'm still
ago.
stuck on this motherfucker stole the whole urinal, got 3 days suspension.
How big it is? How do you? So you do
Oh,
that at the
He
end
had
of the day?
a duffel bag.
A duffel bag. He put a urinal in a duffel bag.
Hey, and that nigga was strong enough to carry it around fucking That's my thing.
Did he at least go
After
viral?
school?
Huh?
Did he at least go viral?
He did go viral.
I want to see the
Was it
TikTok.
after school or was he walking around like all
They
day with this?
banned them. They banned them on TikTok.
So the video not up anymore? Tough.
Bruh.
So kids will get suspended all around the world for doing this diabolical lick. Like they were telling kids that if you went to school and you did this, you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and you will be charged with terroristic threats and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember that shit,
Yeah.
that shit, but man, 3 days suspension, man. Look, I really got to say this. I don't give a fuck that shit or not. My principal, y'all was some assholes, bro.
Man,
Look
what?
at that, me 10 days of ISS, bullshit. 10 days. They tried to send me home for 2 weeks.
Nigga, y'all niggas ain't even old enough to remember paddlings, bro. We got our ass whooped this
Hold on
morning.
now.
gave
Hold on now.
my teacher's permission to whoop me. My first grade teacher is the only person that was ever able to put their hands on me.
Yeah, my first grade too, Miss
It was
Marcus.
a black woman.
Yeah,
I got a
she got me
paddle.
one time. That
I
was
got a
it.
paddle.
Paddling,
And
bro.
I took that shit like a G. Nigga,
That-
that shit ain't.
I deserved it though.
That nigga hit me like I said, "Pop, nigga, cuz you gotta hit me harder than that."
Y'all was part of
That
the
third, my third lick though, I was like, "Oh shit, this shit don't got real or not?" I took that first one though.
Yeah, but we had our cousin, man, that nigga got about 60 or 70 paddlings in
Come on,
one year.
Lil Wayne.
Man,
Lil Wayne was
Bro.
bad, man.
it was this shit called the opportunity room. They called that shit OR. I don't know if y'all had it at y'all school. Basically, it was in school suspension.
Oh, yeah, it
ISS.
is.
It's 180 days out of the school year. That bit was in that bit 136 days. That bit was only in class. That bit was only in class like 56 regular days, bro. Like
Y'all must have
46
an alternative
regular days.
school.
No, we did, but in middle school you can't go to alternative school. In elementary school you can't go to alternative school.
Oh, damn. Okay. They sure tried to send him out like that.
They
Not
sent
back then.
they put an oil sauce on the school yesterday.
They try to send me for some stupid shit.
Yeah, so yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, this generational thing, man, it's just crazy, man. It's just different, bro, because it's different how we grew up, bro.
I'm kind of curious. So, what are some other trends that like y'all do now? Like, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm just asking because I'm curious. I ain't never heard of that diabolical list.
That shit was
like,
crazy. That's
I ain't never heard of
That's
that.
pretty interesting, right? I ain't never heard of it either. What?
Well, you go in school and you steal people's shoes and you run off with them.
Niggas was already doing that. That's not new, bro.
That's
Everybody
it
that
got-
has
it
these
got-
Give it
videos.
back afterwards. Yeah, that's mine.
It got really boring. People going to school just making TikToks about stuff.
Oh,
Like
so,
they just be messing with the teacher.
so would you say TikTok is like y'all Instagram,
Y'all Vine.
y'all Vine? It's like
TikTok
TikTok
is
for
everywhere.
y'all generation. TikTok has taken
Yeah.
taken the place of Instagram.
So I had a question, like, what is it about TikTok and just like, cause it's really so. I'm not a social media person, but it does fascinate me why y'all like, damn, what about TikTok like makes y'all want to do these things? Is it just the aspect that I'm gonna show it off to my friends, or I'm gonna show these people around the world?
Because TikTok, it's a lot of people on TikTok. Like most half of the world is on TikTok. It's a high possibility you can blow up on it.
Yeah.
So people just be making videos hoping to blow up. I guess.
So, pretend you're not here. What's the craziest video you like participated in to be famous?
That one him in the computer lab.
That one, we was just making a TikTok. There's no harm in making.
But see, back in our day, we couldn't even pull our phones out. If a teacher see a print of our phone in our pocket, we would be in ISS immediately.
For sure.
We made a
I used to keep my phone and my wallet in the same pocket just so it couldn't be like, that looked like a phone in your pocket. Cause we weren't even supposed to have phones at school at all. Like,
And check this out. Kids don't even like. Another thing that was big in our day was ringtones. Like it was super big, bro. Like whatever song was hot then, we definitely put it on our ringtone. These kids these days, these niggas just got the regular.
What else shit used to be called at the end of you would send a message and then have a little what's the name?
Voicemail.
No,
no, you talking about the signature at the bottom.
Man, I seen a bit. I seen a bit with a signature on the bottom. That shit the other day. I said, boy, you still got a signature? Get your ass up. That bitch said, bless ma'am. Bless ma'am. What the man? Get the fuck out of here,
Signatures
bro.
was big.
They was
If you have
big.
a signature, you a lame. For real.
And it's crazy that y'all bring that up because Soulja Boy, like, I think everybody had a Soulja Boy ringtone at one point.
Yes.
Bro
yes.
is still making money on ringtones still to this
Today,
day.
cause everybody. I mean, Soulja Boy, he was like one of the biggest artists of our time.
He the first nigga to do everything on earth, bro.
Like ringtone,
I don't know about that, but
Y'all go first
Crazy,
ringtone,
bro.
bro. Yes, like I'm gonna give y'all all some chances, like real quick.
Your first ringtone, huh?
I think my first ringtone probably was like crank something.
Y'all not gonna get it at
Batman,
all. I promise
Superman,
y'all.
Spider-Man. I was cranking something.
Hell yeah, it was always crank that.
I think it was Drake for me.
Drake,
Shit, I'd say Kanye.
Kanye.
I've never had one.
Okay, you
I,
too young.
matter of fact, I did have
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I did have one.
What was my favorite? My
He
first.
said one of his first ones.
What? Oh, you said we guessing yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause
think
y'all
yours
y'all
was
not gonna even like.
I think yours was
You
Kanye.
probably had some like, you probably had some Britney Spears.
I
or
think he
some
probably
shit
had
like
Taylor Swift.
that. Justin Timberlake.
I seen my face.
BJ the Chicago.
Let me see.
I didn't know you had, what was your favorite ringtone, you were saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say like. Well,
Is it an
like,
artist
my
you
first ringtone, not my favorite. My first ringtone.
Is it the artist you still listen to today?
How old, matter of fact, how old were you when,
Yes, I do.
Yeah, give me an age, give me a time period.
First phone or first? Well, my first actual ringtone.
yeah.
I
Not
probably
recorded, nigga. Not the one you recorded on the phone.
No, I was gonna say the
The
one
one you bought, nigga.
The one I bought. Oh damn, that's even worse.
That part's an NSYNC or something.
No, I hate some nigga who
Backstreet Boys.
he was.
It was?
He was in it.
Justin
Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake?
Oh,
Who?
no, never mind, bro.
No, hell no.
Hell no, man.
I would just say the first one I ever got that was fucking Eminem, bro.
Eminem. Okay.
And I'm not afraid.
All right. Cool.
That's a good one.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
a good one though. That's a good one. That's a good one.
But
okay.
can you imagine that shit going off in class? I'm not.
I'm not afraid.
Say it to the
Get your ass out here. Get your ass out of this class.
I guess that's better than them.
No,
out here.
Back then, who the fuck? Like, I'm a black kid in a class full of like all black kids. Now, not that many of them listen.
But you bright enough, bro, so it's okay.
Damn, I gotta be bright to listen to
You are bright.
And we just
I gotta be bright to listen.
Get City Social Boy A-Rap was my first. I was saying thing like, damn, Social Boy A-Rap got a song. What is the name of that shit? You know, that chocolate phone that came up with Verizon, but I had a homeboy that was able to like do something to the phone, hack the phone in a way to where I could use it for AT&T and I put my chip in it. The chocolate phone you slide up with a circle.
Yeah.
Get silly.
Just
Something
had
like
that
that.
motherfucker, the little small one.
And it was 99 cents.
Yeah.
And when that phone bill came to my dad, nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck is the Social Boy?
Hell yeah.
Buy a ringtone on the phone bill.
Mom, please, can I buy a ringtone? I remember I bought that Snoop Dogg and hey, I don't even want to say this name, but I'm gonna say it. R. Kelly. That That's That Shit. Y'all remember that song?
That's that
Yeah,
shit. Oh my god. I forgot about that song.
Yeah.
We talking free now.
Yeah, they are. They're big free now. So yeah, man, that was the era.
Yeah. You don't got
So
People
tell us-
have ringtones now? Like actual ringtones? Like songs?
Yeah.
You still hear them?
Yeah, sometimes.
You gotta have it.
All the people with Androids.
You gotta have you gotta have an Android that have a ringtone.
I don't really hear that many people with like
You
songs.
gotta have an Android that have a
You
ringtone.
gotta have an Android.
Yeah. Now we get the generic shits.
So tell us a little bit more about, man, some of the stuff that you see that be like, man, you know, bro, it's crazy.
Like what you mean?
Like anything, bro. Like what's some of the stuff that you see, bro, like that you just like, man, I know my dad didn't do this.
Talk about like school,
Not
life.
a lot of stuff happens. No.
Suck my mom.
Especially when shut up.
He didn't want to say.
Especially when we've been in the house a lot. Like if you go out, you going out to grade skate. And like oh yeah, grade skate. Let's talk about grade skate. Grade skate, it's a lot of stuff that happens.
What are you saying?
I was gonna say, like, I don't even know what this is.
So basically,
It's
Great
a
Eight Skate is a skating rink.
And
but we
basically,
did that.
all the
We
middle
did
school,
that. Oh, okay.
all the middle schoolers, they go to grade skate every single Friday, and a lot of stuff happens at grade skate.
Oh, y'all some fast kids. We know what happened at the skating rink, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, we had a club when I stayed.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, the ozone, my nigga. Like,
I thought-
if you weren't making it, you know what the ozone is. You was a
Yeah.
good kid, bro.
My nigga.
You did some things.
Yeah.
You made it.
You know that is.
And if
You
you
made
know
it.
what Robbins, and you know what Olympia skating rink is?
Yeah.
Before they had all them games for that motherfucker? Yeah. Back there in that club, boy, it was sweaty and hot.
Nigga, that was the ozone,
Ah.
bro.
Nigga, we had phone parties and shit. I don't even know. Bro.
Damn, he gonna go to a phone party when he get to college.
Yeah.
Man. Everyone. Like everybody went to a
Don't
phone
get him
party in
lying,
college and then realized their shoes fucked up from walking in that fucking slush or whatever you want to call it. Phone parties are overrated.
Very
Yeah.
overrated.
Yeah, them shit
Like,
definitely overrated.
That was one thing
They
you
are
went to in
overrated
college. It was
until
like,
you see a nice pair in there, and you know they got on a white shirt, you know. Then they overrated.
I didn't know where you were going with this white shirt.
But yeah, hey, Andrea, don't don't mind. Don't
All right,
mind.
let's switch lanes, bro. Go ahead.
Let's switch lanes. We switching lanes.
Yeah.
All right. So what we
Let's go to the NFL playoffs, man. Let's see how we doing, man, with the NFL playoffs.
All right. So this past weekend, let's recap. Let's go this past weekend, bro. This past weekend was crazy. I think this past weekend in the NFL playoffs was some of the most interesting games by far that we've probably ever seen. I know in my lifetime at least. Let's start with the Kansas City Buffalo playoff game, and I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and talk about theirs a little bit, and I'm gonna come back to me.
All I got to say about that is that meme that I seen of Stephon Diggs. That nigga watched the whole parade of Kansas City last year just to come back and have 7 yards.
Yeah, that shit that funny.
I died, bro.
Yeah, that's funny.
I died.
Yeah, that's
man.
funny.
That was crazy.
And that's fucking beyond me how Stephon Diggs is one of the top receivers in the NFL. You have 7 yards in the game. Yeah, that's beyond me.
But see, my question with that, because I didn't watch the game. Matter of fact, I was just First, I want to tell y'all this. I smoked my Brady pack. It was real good to me. I was hoping I was gonna smoke my Mahomes
He
pack.
never thought he was ever gonna say that in his life.
You know,
I smoked my Brady pack.
I smoked my Brady pack. It was real good to me. You know what I'm saying? But no, they had to be. Stephon had to get extra attention that game.
Yeah.
Because I think Josh Allen. Now the game was good, right? I haven't even looked at the highlights yet.
Right.
You guys had a chance to look at it?
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't watch it play by play, but I did watch the last quarter or so. Yeah.
Okay. So if Allen had a good game, but Diggs didn't get off, so it's like he had to be getting a lot of attention that game, man, for real.
Or Josh Allen was using his legs a lot, and that's what I, you know what I'm saying?
He
That's,
opened up for Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, bro went off. I did see number 13. I don't know where the hell he's from, but yeah, he was on.
Stephon Diggs really just opened up for Gabriel Davis.
Facts.
yeah, I mean, because you being a quarterback, speak a little bit about that. Like when one of your receivers, your best receiver is getting the most attention, what do you do? What do you do after that? What do you go to when your best receiver is getting the most attention?
It's really easy to read a defense when your best receiver is getting the most attention, because all you gotta do is look off, and the safety's gonna go right there, because you know he's getting a lot of attention. All you gotta do is look and look back, and then there's no safety help over the top anymore. If you have another fast drop receiver like a slot that can go get it, then you be straight. But you know, I didn't have that this year.
Major shot.
So you saying as a quarterback, you basically want to have an alpha and a beta. You definitely gotta have an alpha and a beta.
You wanna have a star and a shadow.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, doesn't every successful team have that?
A one and a
That's
two.
what separated the Rams this year. Because
Well,
the boys got OBJ.
But wasn't Robert Woods kind of playing
He was,
that role before
but
he got hurt?
he ain't OBJ.
Nah.
He ain't OBJ.
I
When
wouldn't say
When
I wouldn't
OBJ got there, Cooper Kupp was already going off, but that motherfucker went to a whole
I don't
nother
even see how the fuck he a good receiver like that, bro. Like, I don't see what's
He is.
dominant about him.
Look at his
No,
route running.
his route running is superior. That's why.
But he ain't got the best route running in the league.
He's shifty though.
He's top 5 for sure, bro.
In the top route running,
Yeah.
you got that there, right? Because
Yeah, top five.
the way that bit be open, that bit always open, like Walmart.
I just feel like
He's a slot.
I
He
don't
don't
know,
never get
bro.
My
pressed.
thing is, you gotta think about it like this, bro. Shannon Sharp said the best. Shannon Sharp said, I ran a 4.7, but what separated me was my route running, the way I get in and out of the breaks. So I can slow down, change speeds real. If I'm quick enough at that, I'm gonna always be open.
My thing is,
I don't have to be necessarily the fastest person.
It ain't always about being the quickest. It's all about being the quickest. Cause I've seen a lot of people that wasn't fast. LaDainian Tomlinson, he'll tell you himself, he wasn't fast. He wasn't fast, but he had the shiftiest feet, and he was so quick. He was quick, like he was so explosive. Like to his next move, he just bam, and then I'm gone.
honestly, I can understand that. That's my favorite running back.
Yeah, because it ain't all. Look at Le'Veon Bell, how he used to run. He was slow as shit.
Yeah, that bitch
he was
slow as
slow, slow, but you couldn't tackle that motherfucker because he
He
was
was
just so
patient, though.
shifty,
Yeah.
impatient.
Yeah.
So he'll wait, boom, hit it up
Take off.
inside and gone. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that burst of speed
Yeah, that
in
explosion.
football. So football is just different, bro. It's just different now. He'll tell you, and you guys know this, the way we play football and the way they play football now is totally fucking different. You can't be no middle linebacker and no 250 these days, bro. You 250 as a middle linebacker, you getting cooked, and your ass gonna be on the defensive line.
Hold on.
You
You
get
got Bobby Wagner, he 250.
Bobby Wagner is old.
He's different though. That nigga. Bobby Wagner's a fucking Hall of Famer. Now he did that
You know
nigga
what I'm
different.
saying? Like,
No, but that nigga,
Bobby
Bobby
Wagner-
Wagner, he different though.
But no, Bobby Wagner, the Seahawks defense was suffering because of his ass this year. He won't be back this year.
Well,
the Seahawks defense.
now, but I'm
yeah.
saying, like,
I know
in his
he was
prime,
getting his
man,
ass cooked
prime.
this year. That's what I'm saying.
He was getting cooked because they got rid of everybody around him.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, he's a Hall of Famer. So
Bobby Wagner different.
yeah, he is different,
I'll
but he's
give
still.
it.
But he also 270.
Yeah, but
Big.
that
Nah.
motherfucker.
And I will say this to add on to that. like you guys saying, Bobby Wagner, that's a rare breed.
Right.
That's like one of the last guys you're gonna see playing linebacker. He's well over 240, you know.
Yeah.
But nowadays linebackers,
230, 225.
you gotta play in that, right? Because you gotta be able to move.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to
If
move.
you're not running a 4.5 sub 40, you can't be a linebacker. Like if you're not running a 4.5 sub 40, you're not gonna be able to hang with those fucking receivers, bro. Every receiver in the league runs a fucking 4.5, 4.3. Like it ain't no receivers that's running under that.
Devin White on a 4.3.
Yeah, like this is a middle linebacker running a 4.3.
What
about
Deion
Jones?
4.4.
Running 4.4.
225.
225.
He's low, bro.
Those little linebackers. You know, you're not gonna see the Ray Lewises, the Brian Urlacher, who am I missing?
Patrick Willis.
The
Lil
guy,
Kuechly.
yeah, the guy from Tampa Bay, the black Derrick Brooks. You're not gonna see them guys like that no more. You know, those are the last of like that dying
Is
breed.
Lavonte David like that? Would y'all say Lavonte David's like that, or is he speed?
Nah,
He's still running
Lavonte Davis
He
can
can move.
move.
He's still running 4.6.
Yeah, I mean, you
You
had
talking about
guys.
people like Zach Thomas?
Zach Thomas,
You know
like
what I'm
niggas,
saying?
they can't run. They put in that bitch to stop the run.
Yeah,
They
Like
got-
nigga, we not trying to goddamn
like
worry
Brandon
about.
Spikes.
Yeah.
Brandon Spikes went to Florida, bro. Brandon Spikes ran a 5.2 at the combine.
Okay,
He ran a 5.2 as a linebacker.
But that bitch
But
was
you turn on the
every
film,
turn that bitch in every
he
play.
in every play. He played for the Patriots, bro. He was in every play. He ran a 5.2 40, bro. You couldn't see it though. You couldn't see it when the film turned. It's different play. Like, bro, I seen niggas get in the weight room when we was playing deadlift 500 pounds. The goddamn bar bender when they pick it up. They get on the field. You turn on the film, man. Them niggas getting pushed back. Them niggas are a human lawnmower. They getting pushed their ass back so far. Coach is like, what the hell is this? Sorry, just inexcusable. Because it's all about heart, bro. I seen some of the smallest niggas come up and lay it. Man, Lil Malik Madison, man, that man was under 100 pounds, bro. He was 9 years old. But you turn, man, you come to practice, man. Everybody else ain't no him. Lil Malik come out that motherfucker. He trying to wreck something, boy.
Yeah, what? Man, you come with that bit half stepping if you want to. You finna goddamn knock your shit in there.
I seen a
Oh,
post
God.
saying a primetime Sean Taylor will lay Derrick Henry out.
Know about that one. Fuck no.
Sean Taylor?
I don't give a fuck who it is.
But they said high running Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry do run high as
You
hell.
do run high.
I tell you
But that
one thing.
motherfucker got a stiff arm from God.
But we talking about Sean Taylor though.
Hey, bro. Sean Taylor was
Sean
definitely.
Taylor was different, bro. Sean Taylor.
Sean
He
Taylor
not
lay Derrick
laying
Henry
him
out.
out though.
He ain't not finna lay that in. No fuck he ain't. No fuck he ain't, bro.
Derrick
Hit
Henry
him
high,
high?
but he hit him in his knees. He not hitting him high.
Sean Taylor won. They need to put Sean Taylor in the Hall of Fame just off of what he did in college.
Yeah, he need to be in the Hall of Fame just off those couple years in Washington.
Yeah, man, come on, bro.
Sean Taylor was the most feared safety.
Derrick
Besides Ed Reed.
Dawkins too.
Yeah,
Dawkins.
Dawkins and
Yeah,
Dawkins. What's the kid the dude from Ronnie Lott?
Yeah.
Ronnie Lott. Yeah,
What you
from
talking
San
about, Troy?
Francisco.
Troy
Polamalu. Yeah, Polamalu lay a lick on you. Know?
Man, I got Sean Taylor over all them.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Ed Reed? Fuck no. No.
That's
Ed
My
Reed,
thing
no.
about safety, I need you to play safety, bro. I need you to cover first thing. And you put
Exactly.
Ed Reed back there by himself, he gets sideline to sideline. So you can put everybody in the box. You're not going to run the ball.
Sean Taylor is not nowhere near Ed Reed.
Now, and I will say this.
Come on,
I
bro.
will say this.
Sean Taylor gets sideline to side. Did you not see him in Miami, bro?
Sean Taylor was a linebacker playing safety.
Yeah.
That's what he was. Ed Reed is a fucking true safety. Like this levels to this shit, bro.
Sean Taylor.
No,
He was a
Sean
true
Taylor
free
is
safety.
not on Ed Reed level.
He was a
at
true
all.
free safety.
Who? Sean Taylor?
Yes.
Sean Taylor is a linebacker.
That's really all the free safety
box
is.
safety.
All the free safety is the extra linebacker.
That's why I say that's like all the true free
That's
safety.
basically all the free safety.
Because he had ball winners.
He did.
But
They also lay a
I
lick.
do agree that Sean Taylor, man, he went on. Ed Reed, bro. Ed Reed was just different, bro. Ed Reed was different, bro. Ed Reed was really, really different, bro. And I mean, you went to Miami too, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's say this: who game would translate to today?
Sean Taylor will be kicked out of every motherfucking game.
Yeah.
You know it, and I know it.
Let's let her put his head down.
Yes.
He's gonna clap something.
Yeah, Sean Taylor would have been not the league before, and he would have had CTE the way he played football.
And
I
How you
mean,
know you don't have CTE?
well,
Because he dead.
Yeah, he died. Yeah,
Rest in peace, but
yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
that's how we know.
And then once when he,
Yeah, he probably don't know. He probably don't know.
and the sad thing about it is when he died, you know, the expert said, man, if he would have had a gun like in the vicinity, in his house anywhere, instead of that machete, he probably would have lived.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the crazy part. But R.I.P. to Sean Taylor, man. I wish he was here so we could, you know, have these comparisons. I wish his
You
career
won't be saying that shit about
longer.
Ed Reed, but Sean Taylor would have been nothing.
Sean,
Ed Reed would have been a substitute in the Pro Bowl for Sean Taylor. If Sean Taylor wasn't going to the Super Bowl, he
Sean
would
Taylor
have left
was
the
nice,
Redskins, because the Redskins fucking ass.
Sean
They've
Taylor,
always been ass.
Sean Taylor was nice, man. He was a fucking great man. That bitch lay a lick on your ass. I don't know about them cover skills, bro. I don't see that nigga get.
Cause
This ball.
I'm gonna say this before I take this little break real quick, and this is no disrespect to anybody out there that's a Sean Taylor fan. He made an impact on the culture. Anytime his birthday or anything come around, people acknowledge that.
Right,
He's a great football player. And I don't even like doing the comparison thing. But if I would have had to compare Sean Taylor now, was he a free safety or a strong safety? Which one?
He was a strong safety,
He was a
but
strong
he
safety.
should have been a.
he should have been
Should have
a
been a
free.
strong safety.
But the damn Redskins front office so fucking stupid. Their coaches been so damn stupid. They had him. They would probably had his ass a corner or something.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. If I were to compare him,
Redskins
bro,
fucking suck.
he put me in the mind of a Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams or I like that comparison, or Cam Chancellor.
Or that.
That's who
Oh,
remind me
yes.
of the
No,
most.
yeah.
Cam
That's
Chancellor.
what he remind me of the most.
Cam
And
Taylor.
Taylor can cover. Like,
Oh yeah,
He could
yeah.
cover.
That's one thing about
Sean Taylor could cover.
Sean Taylor could cover.
Yeah,
But
Cam
Cam
Chancellor.
got cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. No, he did get cooked.
Sean
No,
Taylor
no,
got
no,
cooked
no,
too.
no, no. Let's take that back because I turn on the film a lot of times and it wasn't Cam Chancellor getting cooked. It was Richard Sherman that get cooked on the devil move. 'Cause Richard Sherman was the
Yeah, but
worst.
Errol Thomas was on that side.
Yeah, but
The way the weird Legion of Boom had that shit, so he had Richard Sherman,
yeah.
Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor on the other side,
Yeah.
and then whoever this motherfucker dude was.
yeah, true.
We had,
But I always remember, man. I always remember anytime devil
Ryan
moves came,
okay.
Richard Sherman would get his at 8.
Yeah, Richard Sherman was getting 8. Yeah, big time. And I'm glad he ain't.
But he ain't. Now Richard Sherman was way better than Desmond Trufant. I don't know who the fuck Desmond Trufant. Man, I hate Desmond Trufant. He got his ass. Who he was at? Oh, the Raiders. Yeah, he was getting his ass cooked in that playoff game. The Raiders were playing. Yeah, he was getting his ass cooked in that the Raiders playoff game, bro. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's the reason why I never let him go.
Yeah, I'm glad they
But
left.
who y'all got for? Let me get your Super Bowl picks. Now who's gonna win it? Who's gonna participate? Who you got?
Who you got Super Bowl?
I got
You only got 4 choices.
Bengals Rams.
Oh,
I think the Bengals will beat the Chiefs.
You got Bengals
I
round?
got Bengals Rams.
Wrong.
I got Bengals 49ers, guaranteed.
Oh.
Lock it in right now. I guarantee it.
I see the Bengals and 49ers before I do the Bengals and who you say?
Rams.
Rams? Yeah, no.
Bengals, 49ers, book it.
Why y'all?
Bengals and 49ers, book it. That's already
So we got Bengals and the Chiefs playing,
Right.
Yeah.
and you got 49ers Rams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Again.
Rams are beating the 49ers.
I got
If the
I
NFL
got-
was normal, they would.
I got Chiefs Rams.
Chiefs round.
Chiefs Rams.
Chiefs round.
I would love to see that.
You
That's
got-
when I want.
That's what I want to see.
You really got me fucked up. You think the Bengals finna beat the Chiefs, bro?
I think they
Bengals
are.
gonna beat 'em.
Man, hell.
I really want the
The
Chiefs
Bengals,
to win,
bro?
bro. I really want the Chiefs to win. I swear to God, I do. But I just knowing what I know, they're not.
Real quick before we end this segment, bro. Who you got not winning the Super Bowl but participating in it? You got Rams, 49ers, and then you got Bengals, Kansas City.
I think we all know what makes sense, which is Rams and Chiefs.
Right.
At
But
least that's everyone's favorite. But
right.
The Rams are 0-2 versus the 49ers in this season.
Right.
And it's just something about the 49ers when they play the Rams, they just...
The 49ers have beat the Rams 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Just let y'all know that.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad.
It's gonna be sad.
And it's not like the 49ers don't have any playoff experience. They were just in that bitch like 2 years ago.
Right.
So
Against the Chiefs.
So yeah, you know, you got to think, you know, for some strange reason, when teams lose the Super Bowl, they automatically the next year always have a down year. Well, the 49ers had a down year because they got out injuries last year, so they didn't make the playoffs last year. So we just forgot about them that they made the Super Bowl the year prior to that. You know what I'm saying? Literally the year before that, they were in the Super Bowl. You know, so
look, get his pick.
But it's not the same Rams team, bro. You talking about?
yeah, this is really.
I was saying like
I mean,
you got.
Jeff, I agree with you, bro. I really want the Rams to win. I want to see the Chiefs and the Rams to win. I do. I want to see them play. But knowing what I know, they're not going to play. It's going to be the 49ers and the Bengals.
The 49ers ain't being.
I want to see the Bengals win, but I want to see the Rams.
Who you got, bro?
Rams 2 points.
All right, so just to even say that, you want Cincinnati to win right now, but if they actually win that big, you don't want to watch that Super Bowl.
Nobody
Nobody
wants to see that
Nobody
bullshit.
wants to see Cincinnati in the Super Bowl.
I don't want to see that.
You all right?
I want to see that goddamn Joe Burrow.
Nah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Cincinnati. No, I take that back. I do want to see Cincinnati in the. I do want to see the Bengals in the Super Bowl. I do want to see the Bengals. I don't want to see the 49ers, but I want to see the Bengals. The reason why I want to see the Bengals because I like what they got going on. I like the Chase.
What do they have going?
Well,
Bro, they got the best wide receiver core.
Okay, y'all. What year are we in for the Chinese New Year? You guys know? Y'all pay attention to the Chinese New Year?
You talking about last year was year of the rabbit or dragon or something?
Yeah. This year is year of the tiger.
Oh.
Hey,
What did Joe Burrow? Did
I
LSU Tigers, right? He went. He
Mhm.
played. Okay. All right. But this is my last point. I'm gonna say it like this. Joe Burrow, his full name, Joseph Lee Burrow equals 213. The numbers equals 213.
213.
That's his number. His number equals 2. What day is the Super Bowl on? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Conspiracy shit, man.
No, it's not a conspiracy, bro. It's just too many. It's just too much proof to.
Remember this, bro. Remember this. If you don't listen to anything I say, a conspiracy is something that's just not believed among the masses of people. That doesn't mean it's not real.
That's true.
And I'll leave y'all with that.
I'm gonna leave you with this. The fucking Bengals suck.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah, in real
If it
life.
wasn't rigged, then yeah, they will
Bro,
suck,
they
right?
got the
It's
best
rigged,
wide
bro.
receiver core in the
No,
NFL.
they do not, bro. The best wide receiver core right that's still in the league right now. The best wide receiver core, if it's not the Chiefs, bro, it's the Rams.
Absolutely.
Bro,
It's
name one wide. Name
Jamar Chase, CJ Uzomah,
Who?
T. Higgins,
Who?
CJ Uzomah.
Who?
Jamar Chase ain't even the best rookie receiver in the NFL this year. No, he's not.
It's not Jalen Waddle.
Jalen
Don't
Waddle,
say Jalen
he
Waddle.
just set the fucking record for the most receptions of a rookie in NFL history, bro.
He's such a Miami.
Get out of here, dog. Get out of here.
You such
And
a
then-
Dolphins fan.
Damn right. Miami everything. Damn. You asked me who win the Super Bowl? The Dolphins. I bet they went on my Matthew.
Yo, so hey, closing remarks for this episode, man. What we got?
Hey man, you already know. Stay positive. And hey, relationship guru coming up next.
Shit, go ahead and play life like a game of spades. Set your hand, play to win, never renege.
Man, my number one advice is man, when your back is against the wall and everything is about to fall, just continue to look up to where the higher power. And if you believe and you work and you have faith, nothing will ever fail. What we got?
You ain't got nothing, so you gotta say something.
Okay, so we'll come at you. Think about it.
So all I can say, man, is protect your peace. It is not a crime to protect your peace, no matter who, what, where, whatever is going on in your life. If it's disrupting your peace, protect it. Always choose your mental health over anything that goes on in your life. And most of all, man, just be a blessing to somebody else. Don't always be a taker, be a giver.
So, I like that one.
A5, baby, stay prayed up. Simple.
Hey, we ain't
We in the last part. We shout out to what?
Hold on, but we said for this segment. That's
Oh.
for the very, very end.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that.
All right, SS3, what we got? Go ahead.
I don't know what to say.
Stay positive.
Come on,
We're gonna
man.
close on that.
SS3 take a flight.
Yes, sir. Attaboy.
All right, man. So, hey, we out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning into this episode. And we out. First round.
Since Sammy been alive, we got more championship
Any team that LeBron was on.
No, but that's the thing that pissed me off, though. LeBron is a young champion. That's it. The chance will Yo, what's up, guys, man? Welcome back to Shopping with the Soul, man. We got some of the most talented people in Macon on this show. And, man, guys, if you haven't heard any of their music, you're definitely losing, man.
So they living with Patrick.
they under the rock.
Under the
They
fucking
definitely- you living on the bottom of Bikini Bottom, man. Like, if you hadn't heard of these two dudes, man,
Damn, so they staying in Gula Goon?
the niggas in Gullah Gullah Islands. Shit crazy, man. Yeah, like,
Y'all remember that song?
man, these guys are like my.
That was fire.
I know I don't show it. I don't tell them all the time, but man, these are my two favorite artists in Macon. Like for real, man. These are my two favorite artists in Macon, bro. Like if you go down my Apple Music, you'll see that I've listened in the last couple days. I've listened to every single album that you guys have on there. Like I have. Like even I go back, I was like, man, bro. My guy K19 been doing this shit for 12 years at this point. Like, it's crazy. Like to see the journey and to see how much you've grown and to see how much you've grown as an artist. And for you too, Blacc Mel, like it's just crazy to see you guys growing and develop and to come into your own as artists, man. And that's what I appreciate. Like I remember my first time, like actually looking at Blacc Mel. It was the video you recorded in like the cotton field.
I
And
think
that
number one.
Yeah,
That's the first one I've seen.
Yeah, that video was stupid. Like it was stupid, bro. Like people really didn't. I still don't think people really grasp the concept of what you were trying to, show there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't call you guys local rappers, man. I kind of call y'all local celebrities because, like, real, like everybody know y'all and everybody knows that shit. Once one of y'all hop on the track, the shit finna be like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, man, without further ado, I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, and then we're gonna get into like a couple of the questions about like what y'all got coming up, what y'all doing.
Before we get there though, me and Zach was just talking about the Gullah Gullah Island song. I know y'all niggas. That shit was hard. So hard. Y'all niggas need to come out with a track. They're playing the Gullah Gullah Island song. That's the idea. That song was lit, nigga.
You was like, as a kid, you was in there like, damn, this a bop.
I know y'all remember that shit.
I might sample that bit.
Yeah, bro, do that, bro. Do that. Oh God, do that.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. So hey, yeah, man.
Kids singing Gullah
Go
Gullah.
ahead, wait. Introduce yourself, bro.
Oh, right here is Zach the Don. You already know. Play like a game space.
I'm Shannon, Sneaker Twin Shannon that is. One half of the Sneaker Twins, and of course I'm the relationship guru.
I'm Sneaker Twin Solo, of course. Hey, man, I ain't got none of that special shit. But I'm me.
Oh, we skipping.
Yeah.
Boy, if
I'm sitting up there like saying that. I'm not touching my head.
I thought he was gonna do it and slide on the other boat.
Hey, I wanted the host to go first.
K19, Jones County, Eastside Macon representative. Had to do it.
Blacc Mel, not Blacc Mel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's funny. Black Mel and not Black Mel.
Yeah, so like I said, man, and what I was saying, bro, like, and I meant that, bro. These are my two favorite artists in Macon right now, bro. And a lot of the music that you turn on in Macon, you do have some people that are good. You know, I'm not gonna bash anybody. It is a lot of good talent in Macon, especially versus Atlanta. That shit's terrible over there. But, Macon has some really good artists, but what we do lack here is substance in music. You know what I'm saying? And when I turn on your music, YouTube's music, like, it has a lot of substance in it. It has a lot of positive messages in it, and it has a lot of stuff that these kids really need to be bumping, you know what I'm saying, and listening to. You know, y'all ain't out here, you know, preaching to shoot 'em up, kill 'em up type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pushing the real positive energy, you know what I'm saying? And y'all doing it for the culture. So that's what I appreciate about y'all music. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody who has listened to y'all music tell y'all what they appreciate about it, and then we'll get into a little
Well,
bit
I just got a
more
couple.
into
I got a
the
couple
one-on-one
questions for you.
conversation.
I got a couple questions for you guys. You guys both can answer it. My first question would be, when you guys are actually in the studio, you're doing the process of making music. What are some inspirations for you guys that you have?
Inspiration, man. Honestly, I get a lot of my inspiration from television shows. That sounds crazy, but TV shows, man, it's like I don't think people really pay attention to the concepts behind television and how powerful it can be, the influence it has on people's lives, and like I just kind of soak up what I see from shows, and like from the album Blacc Mel, Not Blacc Mel, the song Apophenia. It was inspired by the Queen's Gambit series.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they was telling her, you know, they thought she had this mental illness called apophenia because she believes that, you know, she relates things that's unrelated. But I'm like, how many of us actually do that in real life?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because something doesn't have meaning to you doesn't mean it doesn't have meaning to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just take different things like that. And as far as other inspiration, man, just life itself. You know, like, you have to go through certain things and see certain situations play out. You know, and sometimes it don't go the way that you expected it to. But, you know, I just take whatever I go through in life and just put it in the paper, you know, put it into the music. So that's definitely inspiration for me. And then, you know, that inspires others. So.
For sure.
I'm gonna say something likewise, 100% though. Take that thing, you know, you just take from life. Get in the booth, it don't take much to be inspired, just, you know.
Right.
Show.
Right. Another question I would have for you guys is like, what are some of the musical artists that you guys take inspiration from these days? I mean, what if you hear? What are some of the artists that you guys respect or listen to?
Actually, man, when it comes to me, it's like I listen to all types of music. So it's like, you know, when I was coming up as a kid, man, I used to play like rock band, Guitar Hero, and like I hear these rock and roll samples and all these different songs. Like a lot of it on the Reap the Harvest album, I sampled a lot of rock and roll and R&B and stuff of that nature, because like these are songs that inspired me coming up.
Right.
So it's like I just add my own twist onto it. But like most of the independent artists, man, I love what they're doing. You know, I love artists who buy themselves out of their contracts, you know, the Big Crits, the Money Mans, the Larry Jones, the, you know, artists like that, because like I love seeing people take ownership of what it is they do.
Right.
You know, because a lot of artists getting fucked in the game. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They just doing whatever, however, you know, ain't really thinking about, you know, the culture of music or where it's going. But it's artists who really, you know, taking ownership, you know, like taking the Master P, the Dolomite route.
Right.
You know, further than Master P, Dolomite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like pushing it out the trunk, you know, doing whatever just to get their voice heard. So I respect that route more than anything, man.
Right. Sure.
Of course, as far as the artist's own, for me, of course, you know, I'm a punchline, big on clever wordplay dude, the Weezys, the Big Seans, the J. Coles, and all that. But I say these days, my inspiration actually coming from like I would say local artists around me, man.
Facts,
Learn
that
some
too.
recording and stuff every day. Like a lot of the stuff be so much better than what's popular and what you're hearing. And shoot, I'm growing from them. Male, rock, trap, all of them. Like I'm recording their music and listening, and like I'm growing from them. They inspire me.
And that's the beauty of being an artist and an engineer. Like you get to hear all the new sound in Macon or wherever else before it even comes out. You know what I'm saying? So you working with these hungry artists. They hungry. They got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Versus the artists who already made it. They gonna tell you about the money, the cars, the clothes. A lot of these artists ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? So you hear the hunger in their voice, and that just push you even more.
Cool, man. And my last question, lastly, for you guys would be, when you're in the process of mixing and mastering, what are you listening for? Like, what are you listening for? Are you listening for, just what are you listening for?
T-Pain had sent me a personal video a while back, and he told me basically you listen for like not what they're saying or the actual song, but the quality of the music. Like he told me to just take what I'm mixing and take what's on the radio, whatever high, and just compare it to it till it gets to sound like it. Like it's not really one thing in particular you mix for, but the more you mix and the more songs you do, the more voices you come across and stuff, your ear, you grow to learn like what sounds right.
Yeah, and I was already told, man, the engineer can make or break a song. Like the artist may sound shitty. Like what he's saying, like honestly, like what he's saying may sound shitty, but you can take this shit and make it to gold simply by what you do and how you tweak it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't mix and master my own music because I'm too busy working on other artists' music. I don't want to take away from their craft trying to focus on mine. So when I send my shit to, Shaddai, he make it sound like something I never would even imagine. Like, damn, it sounds like a whole new song to me because I know when I recorded it, it didn't sound like that. So, it's all about, taking that shit and making it into gold.
Versus somebody else, like taking their idea and giving it to you.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I might be.
Well, I do have a question versus I don't want this to turn like, hey, I'm interviewing both of y'all. I kind of want to understand a little bit about the industry, the business side of it, because you said a lot of artists don't really take responsibility of their situation. I just want to know how y'all feel about how the industry is changing from the last 10 years in music to where people can release NFT albums now and make money off of that, or just you don't have to be directly under a label anymore. How is it when you are independent? I don't think that many people understand what it means.
When I was 16 years old, I registered with a pro. Pro is a performance rights organization. So BMI, ASCAP, CSET, so on and so forth. But with those, you get your publishing, you get everything, and those will help you get paid. They send you checks in the mail, and now everything is digital. And I feel like over the past 10 years, we got United Masters, TuneCore,
There's a cultural check.
You know what I'm saying? And what I love, I go through United Masters for our distribution. They pay you royalties every month. So whatever you make, you know what I'm saying? If you make $5, you get that $5 in the next month or so. Of course they wait till you got to reach at least $50 before they pay out, but it keeps track of the progress. It keeps track of, the cities that it's playing in, the states, the countries. So it's beautiful to see that. You just go on your phone damn, I'm getting played in places I ain't never been before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So every month I'm checking my phone damn, I just got a royalty check from streams that places I never been. So it's I love that over the course of the year, because when I was 16, I had to sign up paperwork and mail it off to BMI and all this and that. Now it's all this is on the app. You can do it on your phone. It's so accessible to artists. You know what I'm saying? Way faster now for artists, but a lot of artists are not taking advantage of that. They don't understand, having a pro, having your publishing, having a distributor. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them not taking advantage of the fact that it's all on your phone now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You really can be getting paid off of your phone. And that's the beauty of it. We ain't gotta go to the record store. Nobody sells CDs no more. You know what I'm saying? You getting paid off videos, streams, things of that nature. You really can live off it. Last year, I was strictly music. I know for a fact, I used to go to K19 spot. He was strictly living off music. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to the 9 to 5 to this, that, and the third no more, because it's strictly off your phone.
Yeah.
And a lot of people cheat the system. I ain't gonna tell you a story. Like a lot of people, they play their own shit a million times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that money still come to you though.
Right.
So it's like it's so many ways around it, man. Where you really don't have to work as hard as the people did back in the day.
Right.
Free game.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I never knew that. Well, man, guys, like it's interesting because it's interesting to hear this because we have, you know, another artist that's sitting like right beside you guys, and I don't want to, you know, yeah, A5 is an artist too, so you know he has music and things that he's working on and he hasn't released, you know, so kind of tell us a little bit about what you got going on and how, you know, it's going for you as well.
My thing is, I'm more like Prince when it comes to the music. I'm such a perfectionist, and I started off with my homie making our own beats and shit like that, and then I learned how to mix and master music, and that's why I said retweet when you said like I don't mix my own shit because I'm too busy mixing my own other people's shit in the war. So or back home. So it's like I'm just stacking up right now,
The best thing to do.
sitting on heat. I just let Zach hear some of my music the other day, and it's like I don't really let a whole bunch of people hear my music
For the first time.
for the first time, yeah. But it's like I'm just stacking, bro. Stacking, I'm learning. I mean, music is constantly evolving. Like you'll make a song, and then 3 months later, you're like, damn, I ain't even that person no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so now, like, I don't even necessarily like the song no more. I fuck with the song, and I got people that fuck with the song, and I may even gone as far to record a music video or whatever. But I like to keep everything in-house. Beats, engineering, production, like video, everything. I like to keep everything in-house. And then here recently, I've been more like fuck the designer and shit like that. Let me put homegrown local brands into my videos. So
And that's the thing, like local brands are taking over, bro. Like
Real.
even with the mainstream artists, like what people fail to realize, like I seen a post not too long ago saying how quote unquote knockoffs were finna take over. You see how people redoing the ones, people
Talking about
redoing the donks.
replicas, as far as like shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything local is like taking over now.
you mean like redoing them, like you talking about like Airkai or like
Yeah, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
Like
okay.
like all these local brands or whatever you want. I don't even call them local because like down there everybody around the world buying this shit. So it's like,
For me,
you know,
I feel like it's designer, bro. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like your homie brand is
Handsome
like,
Heartbreakers is designer.
I look around here, you know what I'm saying? The heartbreakers and everything. So it's just like, nigga, you wear that in the video. Niggas ain't never seen this before.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Like,
out to goddamn Punk saying like this designer, this
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit hard.
shit, I done had Punch say shit on in a few of my videos. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when people see it, they're like, damn, what's that? You know, like I done literally gave somebody the shirt out my back. Oh, this T.R. Punch say, bro, this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I still miss my hoodie though. Like I don't even have a hoodie.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when more people see it, they're like, damn, you know, they want to buy into it. And you know, people, you know, it's a cookie cutter society. Everybody want the same shit. So like, you know, when Jordan came out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted the Jordans. So it's like now with the local brands, everybody want to buy into it because everybody's wearing it.
Everybody wearing
I had a question about that. So when that is related to as far like musical sound, how do you differentiate yourself from that?
As far as musical sound and cookie cutter society, hey man, what I learned, you just gotta find your lane. And you know what I'm saying? Like people gonna compare because it's human nature to compare something to something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get comparisons all the time. Like me and K19, I know for a fact, we get comparisons all the time to people who we know we don't sound like, but they have to compare it to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just
That's
have.
funny.
That's funny though. That is funny.
They
It's
have
cool
to
enough
though.
to know that like, hey, I don't sound like this person at all.
Like at all, but I'm like, okay, cool. So it's just like once you realize that, they're like, oh, you sound like a Big Crit or a T.I. this person. So it's like, okay, if that's my lane, take that lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you may say, okay, Blacc Mel is the positive / kind of street rapper, not really like a T.I. or a Big Crit or whatever. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take that lane.
But just because they say that don't mean that you got to. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got to.
But he's saying what he's saying is in life, in anything that you do,
You
he
gon'
find his niche.
You know
and
what I'm
he
saying?
sticks to that, and
stick
then
to that.
you know get that fan base that loves that niche of fans that loves that, and then grow with them. And they only gonna bring
I'm
more
be
people.
real, man. I met when I was doing Lyft one time, I met a millionaire. And he was like, bro, all this shit is the same, bro. It don't matter what business you in, what field you in. He like, shit. Honestly, bro, you remind me of Gold Link.
Wow, that is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
At the time, I had never listened to Gold Link, but he was like, you know, I promise you, if you go to Gold Link fan base, wherever they at, and put yourself in front of them, they gonna automatically gravitate toward you because they already love him.
Mhm.
So people like, oh man, you sound like Big Crit. If I go where Big Crit fans are, they automatically gravitate towards that because they already fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So now they ain't gonna associate, oh, Big Crit, no, that's Blacc Mel, but shit, he sound like such and such, that's why I fuck with him.
How do you navigate the negative side of that where people be like, oh, he's trying to be like such and such, like how good they compare Gunna to Young Thug all the time.
You know what I'm saying? But them niggas, they look like brothers. You know what I'm saying? They under the same label, like the Gunna is signed to Thug, but they like, oh, Gunna sound like Thug. But it come with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's just what come with it.
it's just what come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when we start giving a fuck about what a nigga think,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of the main things. You can't take nothing personal, man. That's one of the four agreements, man.
But you
Don't
think
take
like
it
there's
personal.
definitely those people in your industry that feel like, oh, since this person compared me to this, I'm not gonna be that no more, and it like fuck up their whole like motion.
And a lot of people do that. You know, and it throw off your whole groove because at the end of the day, this music and this art or whatever is put out for you to be inspired. So like if you're inspired by it, cool, run with it. Like I can't help it, you know, I might have listened to a Big Crit song and been inspired by it. I can't deny that. Like I love Big Crit. But you know what I'm saying? Am I trying to mock him or copy him? No. But you know, people go make that interpretation on their own, so it's like go with it.
Right. All right, so man, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to continue to just share some experiences that I had listening to you guys' music. I'll start with K19. I was going to the other day, which was about 2 days ago. I was picking my brother up from work, and we were listening to what was the 19 remixes in 19 days. The one that you did. That was, to me, was a fucking brilliant idea. So basically, like, what's the backstory to that? I'm gonna let you explain what the backstory to that, but I just want to tell you like what was one of my favorite lines that I heard. That shit was so hard. That bitch said, I got the hooks and the lines. I'm a real life tackle box. Man, said that shit, bro. I was like, what? Yeah, that shit was tough, bro. Like,
specific line?
yeah, that specific line just it stood out. Like it's
Y'all
like.
know me and my daddy used to go fishing.
Nigga said I got the hooks and the lines. I'm a real life tackle box.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that nigga, but he said that shit,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie to you, said fishing, that shit went over my head.
Yeah,
I got bars,
that
man.
shit was
As
crazy.
far as the whole 19 days straight
Yeah.
concept thing though, it was like, man, I had not been doing music or I had not been taking my own personal writing, my own personal career serious.
Right,
When I stopped writing, you lose the talent. If you're not using the talent, you lose the talent. You
right,
feel me?
right.
So I got kind of rusty. So I told myself if I just do this, more often, more every day. So I challenged myself. I said for the next 19 days, like I think it was leading up to my birthday, I said I'm gonna do a remix. I'm gonna do a song. I came up off doing a remix before I made my own original songs. I just used to do remixing. It's like in a more clever way because it's just like a good way of getting your pen game back, right? That's how that came about, and it's like everyone just kept getting better and better.
I mean, I mean, you did some of every beat from like I'll just name some of the beats that I heard. Like you did like Yin Yang Twins. You did
He did ASAP by T.I. I know that one.
yeah. Damn, what you
what?
did? Man, it was so.
Beyonce beat with Jay-Z. What is which one?
Shine.
Shine, yeah.
And some of the newer ones at the time was that Kodak Black Rolling Peas.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
man.
that was
Killed
hard.
it. Killed it.
The one I love with who was it? Look Alive. Was it Look Alive? Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
JB,
alike.
JB,
Yeah,
Black Boy.
Yeah,
man.
Black Boy.
Block boy.
Yeah.
Like it just was so many. Yeah, that went stupid, bro. Like
You may have stole that.
yeah, that went.
something.
Yeah, that
you
went
don't use
stupid.
it, you lose it.
Yeah,
And I find myself sometimes like damn, like I really just started this music shit in Miami, and me and my cousin would be like, I came up in the musical family, in the family of music. Either way you put it, it goes hand in hand. And I used to just like rap over songs where people are already rapping. I'm like, why don't you just rap on a beat that don't have no words on it already? And I'm like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm biting off of their flow, and I'm just like, and I would rap on anybody's shit except for Lil Wayne. That's my favorite artist of all time. I would not, even if somebody like playing Lil Wayne song, they turn, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't do that. Like, that's disrespectful. And I've never met him. I've seen him, but I've never met bro. But I was like, they was like, man, why don't you just like rap on your own song? So then my uncle was like, bro, come to the studio, got a couple studios down there. And I went to doing that shit, but then like I do a couple songs. I do like 5 songs in the city. And then when I met another one of my favorite artists, Wale, he was like just dropping some gems. He was like, bro, a lot of people I do features with, they say I'm one of the fastest writers because I already got all this shit built up. And so when it comes down to it, it's easy for me to just go ahead and put it out because I already done had this shit in the stash. And so I was like, that makes sense. And then I'll get to mixing some, you know what I'm saying, some niggas from there on Green Street or, you know what I'm saying, whatever in the war, and I get to mixing their shit, listen to their shit. And I'm like, you know, no offense, and I'll be a little uninspired because everybody kind of sound the same.
Right.
You know?
And man, y'all said something that was interesting. You said if you don't use it, you'll lose it. I kind of felt like I lost it because I mean, me and my brother, you know, we were into music like really, really hard too. You know what I'm saying? And we for a while there, you know, in our earlier years, we were really, really going hard. You know what I'm saying? And we had some good stuff, but you know, it kind of got to like we were interested in other things. We got interested in other things, man. And you know, I kind of felt like I did lose it. But here lately, I have been getting some kind of inspiration to try to, you know, maybe step back into it just a little bit. And like, I think I still got something left to kind of like prove to myself, like that I can still do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know, I got somebody sent me a couple samples the other night. I got a little excited. I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little 6-song EP and just try it, you know. You know, one thing about both of us that a lot of people really didn't know is that, you know, my brother, he always has been a better singer, but for him to be able to sing, a lot of people didn't know, man, I was kind of like his harmonizing coach. I helped him be able to harmonize and be able to get his tone right on all the songs. So it's like, I'm not as good as a singer as he is, but I can really, really harmonize really good. So, you know, we thinking about just switching it to straight R&B because we do got a lot of like hooks and a lot of hooks just sitting there.
Being an artist is a real skill though. Like having an ear for music, like that's a real skill. Like
Like
I
how to say
understand
this,
that.
how to say this, that sounds better if you say it this way type
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna say this like a close female said to me. She was like, Jeff, you don't want to get 50, 60 and be like, damn, if I would have dropped that tape back when I was 25, 30, even 35 years old. You don't want to have that what if.
Or come up with an idea 10
And
to
then
10
on
years
top of
down
that,
the
bro,
road.
you gotta realize like it's a missing lane for R&B right now.
Sure.
Like everybody trying to rap. Then on top of that, it's like in the music world now, you ain't gotta be 18, 19 to get discovered now. Like we got niggas like Benny the Butcher, 30 plus years old.
I would like what I just say. I
2
was
Chainz,
listening to music, man.
2 Chainz, they made a comeback till he was down there 40. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, like niggas really,
That nigga
Nas
rock.
just won their first Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this nigga pushing 50.
What you said? No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just won their
But
first Grammy.
with that age, I mean that came motivation. And I was just watching like an interview about Like Jim Jones, he was on the Breakfast Club.
Jim Jones just came.
Yeah, he did just drop an album. And what they were talking
And
about
it's
was
hard.
like, how do you find motivation in that age? And he was like, my trainer told me one thing, and it kind of stuck out to me when he said it. He was like, if you can't find the motivation, be consistent. And he was just like, I had to go in the booth.
And that's what I was
Just cut
saying.
out
Like,
everything else to be
when
consistent.
he
with
talked
my
about
work.
Wayne, like what niggas don't get with Wayne, regardless if people feel like he was the best rapper or not, he was always in your face. You couldn't deny what he was doing.
That nigga was everywhere.
He was
bro.
everywhere. And that's the same thing about T-Pain.
He was
That's why. That's
he was always in your face. You
everywhere.
couldn't deny it. It was like, damn, like
I
we
mean,
can't.
he talking about everywhere and then literally in your face, the nigga was here.
T-Pain was
He was here.
He
Like,
literally came in here.
like,
It's like
Like he walked in the shop. Like it's crazy.
to this day, niggas debate like, damn, Snoop Dogg might be great. Snoop Dogg always doing something.
something, bro.
From life.
Always.
Something.
And that
You know what
bubblegum
I'm
ass rap. I'm just being honest.
You know
like,
what I'm
it's
saying?
bubblegum,
Like,
but
he
this shit.
always doing something.
And he, yeah, you're right.
The
Consistency is key,
Consistency.
bro. Like, I
It's
tell
key.
niggas all
It's
the time.
key.
Like I never forget, bro. Like when I was doing the TR Punch Say event, man. You know, like I'd be the only person there with fans to show up. I'm the only person there with the merchandise table doing whatever. I go outside and tell the artist, man, I'm like, listen, bro. A lot of y'all, I feel like y'all rap better than me. Y'all just inconsistent. I'm more consistent than a lot of y'all. That's the only difference between me and you.
Well, what drives you to keep being consistent? What keeps you, both of y'all?
Alright,
What keeps y'all going?
as a kid, man, see, my dad was a rapper, bro, and my granddad is a music hall.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you that. So is the rumors true? Is Sonny Spoon your dad?
Sonny Spoon is my dad.
Okay.
So like, my dad is a rapper, and my granddad is in the music hall of fame. They always told me, bro, like, whoever the top artist at the time, that's who you need to be competing with. Not the artists around the city, not the artists, you know what I'm saying, like, who doing whatever in your town. Like, nah, you need to be competing with whoever at the top. And the most people who at the top, they the most consistent artists.
That's true.
It don't matter if they're dropping garbage.
Drake the most consistent artist all time.
Absolutely.
They just dropping.
He
You know what I'm saying? I
All
look up
time?
to,
I'm just saying right now, like,
Well,
because
now,
he's
now,
like, he's,
now.
But
Hey,
Project
that's
Pat,
claim number one.
Project
I'm
Pat just dropped him a little something. That nigga been out way before Drake.
I'm just saying that because everybody claimed Drake number one. That's
but
I'm
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like the most consistent is who wins.
Right.
So it's like, you know, I used to hear a story about Prince dropped 8 songs a day, Tupac dropping 10 songs a day, NBA YoungBoy dropping 8 songs a day.
He's in fact the most streamed artist to date.
He the
A
most
lot.
streamed artist of all
A
time.
lot.
He
That
dropping
nigga
8.
NBA young boy on some shit.
He dropping 8, 10 songs a day. You know
What
what I'm
is
saying?
he, 23, 22? Like,
You know, I heard Pimp C say in a song he dropped at least 5 songs a day. So I'm like, oh damn, I need to be doing that. I know for a fact at the studio right downtown, Capricorn, I got at least 600 songs that is unreleased. I know for a fact I do.
stash.
I got songs on his computer I ain't even released yet. Song on my computer, song on other niggas' computer ain't even out yet. And that's the thing, like I can drop any day. You know what I'm saying? But I at least try to let a project ride at least a year. But now I'm like, I'm going to just drop back to back.
You know what that future shit?
Back.
Yeah.
Not
Future
even
drop.
future shit. Future, Wayne, Currency,
Oh, yeah.
Larry
Currency
June.
always dropping.
Currency like
2019, Larry June dropped 6 projects back to back.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna mention one that's not even a rapper, Chris Brown.
Come on, back to back. The man dropped the album with 30 songs. on
30
it.
sound. Bro, there's a
30
there's a-
songs?
Hold on.
I know for a
30
fact I got
songs.
30 songs I can drop today.
And that's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
And that's crazy because that just a testament to the type of person you are, the type of artist you are. Because you know that's the number one thing about artists, and I just say in life period. The people who are the most consistent and the people who are the most persistent. That means all the shit that you go through, no matter what, you keep going. Those are the people that win in the end.
Yeah, man.
Regardless of what,
Freddie
bro.
Gibbs
But what
got
about
the
the
deluxe
folk like-
album with 83 songs on it.
But what about the folk like Kendrick Lamar? That nigga ain't dropped the album since Damn.
It's consistency among like the quality of.
Damn was what,
That's
16,
why.
17?
But
That's
But
what it is.
he did the shit with Baby King. So it's like with Kendrick, he stayed relevant by doing behind the scenes shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he left Top Dog Entertainment, started his own label, signed his little cousin. He all over his cousin album.
Let's Top Dog to go
You know what I'm
TDE.
saying?
Nah,
he
nah,
PG
top dog.
Lane now.
But yeah, PG Lane. But
Yeah,
he
he
got
just
one more
started
album.
PG
He got
Lane.
one more album, top dog.
Right. So it's like he got a whole other album. It's like he just doing behind the scenes shit at this point. So it's like he still on the scene being off of it. Cause like
Rihanna.
on the Baby
She
King
wasn't
album,
consistent.
But she is consistent because she
Not
got
music though.
not music wise, but
but
still,
that's what I'm saying. The
she
Savage
switched the
Fenty
lane.
shit,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
she
But
still
that's not
out
music
there.
though.
But it is
But
music. It is music
it's
because in a
culture.
sense, no, it's music. But it's art and it's music.
And see,
because-
that we gotta understand, like with clothing and shit, all that ties into hip hop.
But that's what Kanye's argument was, because he was like, if I'm still at a game and they put me on that the jumbotron, you know what it's gonna say?
Rapper. It's gonna- yeah, it's
That's
gonna
it.
say
It's
rapper.
not gonna
You know what
say,
I'm saying?
any of my other accolades. It's just gonna say rapper.
Still being
But he didn't like that.
It's still
Yeah,
showing
because
Kanye though.
all
You know
them,
what I'm
she
saying?
has
Yeah.
all those performances and stuff she put on too with Savage Fenty. It promotes all the music and everything that's
Right.
around her. Like although you got Bia. I just watched one. My wife was watching it the other day. She had like Bia come out and perform. She had like all of these. She even had what's old girl that's Jasmine Sullivan. All kind of artists that came out and performed. That's still being relevant and still showing that she's aware of her surroundings in the music industry,
Right.
even if she's not releasing music. You know, it's
Yeah,
still being
exactly.
consistent, consistently putting yourself in people's faces.
Yeah, I heard one of our coaches, one of our old coaches in basketball. He said something very interesting. He put it on. He said, "Man, you will beat a lot of people just by showing up."
Exactly.
It's
Every
crazy.
time.
It's crazy who ain't gonna show up, nigga. That goes along with being consistent, you know, because a lot of times people get discouraged and they just won't even show up.
You got to
But you
understand.
will beat a lot of them people just by
Bro,
showing up.
I posted a stat not too long ago and said most of my opportunities came from saying yes when a lot of people said no.
That's it. That's always.
That's
always.
all. That's all that it took.
That's a tweet. That's a bar.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just said yes when other people said no. Like it was a lot of time when people like, nah, they ain't paying me, bro. This and that third. But I'm like, shit. I got merchandise. I got CDs. I got T-shirts. I got hoodies. I'm gonna say it. I can make money out of that. You ain't gotta pay me to show up.
Yeah.
I just need to be in front of people. Cause I know once I get out of this stage, they be like, oh damn, let me get a hoodie.
Right.
You took
You know
one
what I'm
no and
saying?
turned it into five. Yes.
So this is
Right.
This is the interesting thing. That it's interesting that you said that because this key match machine right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl was calling around every store in Macon to see who she can get the key match machine in. A lot of stores said no. We said yes.
All of the stores said
Every store
no.
said
Not
no.
all of them.
We the only store that said yes. She put it in here. So in mind you, we had already been looking for a key master for about 2 or 3 years anyway.
Right.
So we put it in here. We put it in here. She ends up getting deployed in the military. She ended up getting deployed. So she come back. She's like, well, I'm gonna need the money. So she end up selling it to us. And then we end up doing some trading for shoes and everything. But that blessing came from saying yes when everybody else said no.
Everybody
We
else said no.
yes.
Including the opportunity with 85 Soft, which
Now
is
that one
still
thing paid itself off.
Now that one thing, yeah.
including the opportunity with 85 Soft, you know, and which is a relationship that's still relevant to this day. You know what I'm saying? Carlos, DC, those guys still, you know, hold us as friends right now because of that relationship. All because we just said yes. All because we showed up. You know, we pulled up on them with, 10 pairs of shoes. It didn't hurt to give away 5 of those shoes. You know, all right, y'all can buy 5. We'll give y'all 5.
That's how you build relationships. That's a part of networking, man.
They're showing up.
It ain't even about you don't even really you don't even have to be rich in money. You can be rich in relationships and really, really change your outlook. Because if you rich in relationships, the money gonna come anyway. You know what I'm saying? The money gonna come anyway. Like a lot of stuff happened here at this place, and guys, man, we still here and all this stuff still going good because I know the owner. You know what I'm saying? I get to talk to the owner one-on-one. The owner walked in this place, followed us on Facebook, posted us on Facebook, and now we communicate back and forth. So, like, and to the point where he has another building down on MLK right now, and I was telling him about some of my other ideas and stuff that I want to do. He's like, bro, I want to give y'all opportunity with that too. So it's like building those relationships and saying yes when other people say no. That's how the blessings really come, bro. It really is how the blessings come.
I asked a question for both of y'all. I don't think you got a chance to answer it.
Yeah.
But like, what keeps you going to be? What keeps you motivated to be consistent?
Shoot, the love for it, man. The love for what I do alone, man. Like that ties into whether I'm doing my own music or anybody else's music. That's why, you know, when I'm doing everybody else's music, I try to make it sound as good as I want mine to do it. Cause the love for it. I can be 60 or 70 years old, man. And shoot, all the inspiration I would need is just shoot. That's what I like to do. Have fun.
For the love of the game, huh?
I think you said something there too. It was you just said it like it was fun.
Yeah.
You
Right.
found enjoyment out of it.
Yeah,
Like there's something I guess primal, that's like a feeling or a force that we don't understand when it's just like I know this might be considered as work in my mind, but guess what? It's fun.
It's
not work,
It's like
it's
with
fun.
music, it never stopped being fun to me. If you love something,
It never
you
feel like
you
work.
Keep doing it as long. Yeah, exactly.
It
Like with
doesn't.
basketball with me, I
Yeah.
played basketball a little bit before the music. It was fun to me until it became work.
Right,
That's
right,
when I figured out, oh, I don't love this like I
Love-
thought
yeah.
I loved it.
right,
See,
right.
and that's the thing with me. Like, I feel like as adults, man, we gotta find that one thing that keep us childlike.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
do.
'Cause once it's no longer fun, I don't want to do it. Like, honestly, bro, when music feels like a job, I don't want to do it. I don't care if it's from mixing, from doing shows, from selling merchandise, whatever the case may be. If it feels like work, I step back for it, man. Like, I take a whole year off if I have to.
Right.
Like, I remember, like, when they were doing the whole summer fest and everything, music started feeling like work. I took that whole year off. I ain't do no shows. I ain't sell no merch. I didn't drop a song. I took a whole year off because, like, it feels like work. You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing this to get paid. I'm like, I don't want to feel like that. Let me go work a job or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to feel like this is something I have to do. I want to feel like something I want to do when I feel like it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more scenario on music, and then we're gonna move on. So when we was coming up in music, it would be guys selling CDs, just selling CDs, and one of our guys would be like, "Man, that's not the way you market. That's wrong. It's wrong." So I was like, "Man, so what you mean? You know, give me some game." So he would tell me, okay, if you're out there selling CDs and you sell 50 of them. Now, if I give away 200 of them, who has a bigger fan base? So I was like, that really stuck with me. He was like, market yourself the right way, open yourself up to a bigger fan base by
Giving first.
giving them first. Giving first, and then that bigger fan base will hear the music, hear the quality in the music, and then they'll pay for it.
Thanks.
So what do you guys take on that?
so-
Was that good advice or?
Yeah,
what-
it's
so-
like the first CDs that me and my dad first started, like age 15, 16. The first CDs we gave away, my turn, all that. But by the time we gave them away through the schools, through church, through just around the neighborhoods and stuff. By the time we made the second or third CD, folks were asking for them. Folks were like, "How much you charging?" They were coming with a whole different type of energy. So yeah, I agree with it. I agree with it.
I'm gonna tell you there's two ways to look at it.
Mhm.
So I had this one guy tell me if it has no price, it has no value. So I always thought about selling CDs. I had this one guy tell me the way to beat all that is just accept donations. When I first started, my first mixtape was really second, but the mixtape that people finally knew me by, No Good, No Glory. 2016, I started accepting donations. So now it's like, you can give me $1, I'm still gonna give you the CD. You can give me 50 cents, I'm still gonna give you the CD. So it's like, at that point, it's like, people put their own price on it. It's like, okay, I'm just accepting donations. Now your name getting out here, and you're getting paid. Regardless of what it is, you still getting paid. So it's like, when I started doing that, I was working at McDonald's at the time. I had people literally driving from Atlanta just to get a CD from me, to give me a donation. point, it got to like people like, okay, bro, I'm just gonna give you $50 for one CD. So it's like people put their own price on it. So now it's like I'm pocketing money, but everybody's still getting the CD regardless of what the price is.
Right.
I ain't have a set price. So it's like, it's different ways to look at it. And like, I also took heed to what the older guy was saying, you know, if it has no price, it has no value.
Dang, that's kind of a hard thing to struggle with when it is you, like, cause
Right.
the music is you as much as like, cause you put so much time into it, you put so much effort into like the words that you're saying, that you're thinking about, that to put a price on it almost feels degrading.
Right. So it's like, if you allow him to say the price, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I got a CD, you know what I'm saying? Like, more people are like, oh, okay, it's $10, $12, whatever the case. But if people like, okay, bro, I'm gonna give you $1 for it. Okay, cool, here. You still take the CD. I just want to be heard.
That's a beautiful way of thinking about it.
That's the most. Yeah.
And then like having a tip, and then like having a tip jar performing on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like people gonna come and give what they feel. It ain't no different from being a bartender.
Nah, that's true.
But here's the thing, in being a bartender, you're kind of providing a service, so it's all up to like that person's experience with you. But that still plays into the same aspect when you're saying, hey, I'm this person that's just like, you know what, I'm gonna show you who I am, so if you support me, I'm gonna give you this, and then maybe you'll wanna support me again out of your own fruition.
But that's still a service.
And say it's
Yeah, I'm
still
saying,
service.
cause like, hell, when Kendrick Lamar dropped the Heart Part 2, like, and the motherfucker asked like, what keeps you alive? Like, 2 bottles of water a day, Marlboro Reds, and music. You know what I'm saying? Like, music really keep folks alive. You know what I'm saying? I put that in one of my lyrics. Like, they won't listen to the shit that I'm saying, but they listen to all of my verses for free. You know what I'm saying? She won't be out here getting no purses off me. Like that shit. Like it.
Music keep people alive.
It does, bro. It does. Like I know people like when I was earlier in school doing all my EMT clinicals and shit like that, and like I would see people who's like on dialysis, you know what I'm saying? They ain't taking their medicine and shit. Like I'm like, why not? It's like because Marvin Gaye keep me alive every day. And I'm like, I didn't understand it at first. Cause I was young, but you know, they're saying that the music keeps them alive more than the medicine that their doctor prescribes them. Was letting me know. And even after we did our podcast about Travis Scott, and I went back and I watched it and I thought about it, and I was like, you know, like there is spirits in music and stuff like that. Now, based on your individual mindset and how strong you are in your brain, it'll take you here or it'll take you there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time when we were talking about it, you know, blame the tequila. But at the time, I was thinking about it from me. Like, I just know what music can do and the limits that it'll take me to and the limits that it won't take me to. Because I hear music all the time, like Pro Tools, goddamn FL Studios, y'all know Audacity. I started off making beats and goddamn recording on Audacity.
Right.
And they know what that is, but like,
What you talking about?
you know what I'm saying?
Trenches.
I'm saying like
Fruity Loops.
I knew where that would take me and where it wouldn't take me up. And it was just like, now I understand that conversation that we had about that. But music is like, I mean, that shit, it keeps people alive. I know people personally that is still here today strictly from music. Marvin Gaye, I had somebody tell me that Robin Thicke kept them alive. I had somebody tell me
That is funny
I
as
had
fuck.
somebody tell me no, because like I had a lady tell me like she thought Marvin Thicke was a chocolate man. You listen to Robin Thicke without knowing what he looks like,
Absolutely.
you would think Robin Thicke is a brother.
Absolutely.
Shit, Benny Rivington keep me alive, bro. Dead ass serious. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through the song, like sounds of blackness.
Yeah.
As long as you keep your head to the sky, like you know what I'm saying. When I'm going through it, I play that song. Bro.
Hell, I be going through things. I listen to me.
That too.
Listen to
Like
me.
I'm gonna be real. It's rare that I listen to myself. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm going through, like bro, I gotta remind myself who I am. Like I gotta feel that confidence. I gotta listen to me.
Yeah, I go back and I mean, when I'm going through stuff, I go back and watch old interviews. I go back and
Got to.
look at things that I've accomplished and everything that I've done. Like, of course, bro, you have to self-reflect. That's called self-reflecting, man.
Cause we are our best critic.
Yeah, we are our best critic.
I said that. I started a verse out like that, bro.
Yeah, we are, because at the end of the day, don't nobody know me better than I do.
Exactly.
Dude, like
Don't
don't
they
know.
think they know you?
Yeah, but they really don't. Do people really know you?
They
That's the
don't.
thing, bro. Like
I know me.
But here's the thing with being your own biggest critic, because I had to learn this being like just an actual artist, like from drawing and just understanding that the world is not looking at your work the same way you are looking at your work. They don't have your eyes, and they will never have your eyes.
They not.
So stop thinking that they seeing the same thing you
Bro,
see.
you can't worry about what other folks think in anything you do, because if you do, you're done, bro. You're done. You've already allowed another, I guess, those certain energies and this certain negativity to get in your head. So you're definitely done.
No, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm speaking on the aspect of it and just like, say I'm drawing something and I'm just like, I'm hunched over one piece, just like trying to get it right. The world is not even focused on that piece. They gonna look at the big picture.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't gonna see
And,
everything.
Yeah, because like you said, that ties back into the different perspectives of what people actually do think.
It's a mindset thing. Music kind of like food, man. Like
And
one person might not like a song and another like a song, just how somebody love cheeseburgers, but the other person might not like cheeseburgers. That don't mean it ain't a good ass cheeseburger.
and not what you said.
I was buzzing.
not what you said, but I live by the motto that perfectionism is procrastination. Because a lot of time when we trying to perfect something, it's like it's already it's nothing
Wasting
else need to
time.
be added. We wasting time
Wow.
trying to reinvent this situation or recreate it in the way that we think the world will like it, or the world will interpret it better. Like, and the whole time it's like we just need to put it out.
And that's one thing I pride myself on. Me and my brother both together. Once we make a decision, it's boom, right there. We own it. We own that. We're doing that. We made that decision together, and it ain't changing.
Perfection is
But
procrastination.
the dope part about it, and this is a beautiful thing to see a bunch of black men that wake up every morning and bet on themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about
Waking up in the
Yeah,
morning.
man.
wake. You know, we get up out of bed and we all go through our little morning routine, and we wake up and we betting on ourselves.
Basically,
We taking all the problems, everything that we got, and we just bet on ourselves, man. Let's talk about that.
you gotta be crazy as hell to believe each and everything that you tried and that you put your energy into is gonna actually just work for you. You gotta be crazy as hell to just actually believe.
You know what I'm saying?
Believe that every single thing that you do
But
is gonna bring you back what you put into it.
Yeah, like,
That's
bro,
crazy, bro. Like,
success is nothing without failure, bro. Like, I embrace failure, bro.
Yeah,
like, I
for sure.
embrace that
beauty
shit.
in the struggle, bro.
It's beauty in the
Beauty
struggle.
that shit, because at the end of the day, once you struggle, once you experience that struggle, you know what that feel like.
Come on,
You know,
man.
you don't. I know
Come
what that
on,
shit
man.
like. So I'm gonna be way more cautious of going back.
yeah, because you got,
When I
I mean,
get up.
but you need, sometimes you need that struggle because it brings back that hunger.
It builds
Harder.
character.
Yeah, it brings that hunger back. It brings back sometimes you'll get inspiration in the struggle because it brings back memories of why you actually started doing it. I remember when we were selling out the trunk. I remember
Come
when
on,
we was
man.
selling hats out of our dorm rooms just to have food to eat. I remember all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I got married early and shit, man, I had kids to take care of at a young age and
Come on,
you know,
man.
having to provide for them, having to fucking go to McDonald's and work, having to flip burgers just to make a little change. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I remember all that shit.
I was able to walk off McDonald's from selling CDs.
See? See
You
what I'm
know
saying?
what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying, bro?
I
Like,
remember that shit.
yeah, and that's it's a beauty in all of that, bro. Sometimes you have to go through the struggle. I mean, it ain't no silver spoons out here for any of us. We black men, bro. Like we're at the bottom of the totem pole out here. We just gotta be honest. Like, you know, we gotta be honest. Ain't nobody in this society that we live in, especially in the United States, that's frowned upon more than a black man. We already, we're already at the bottom of the totem pole.
most people are like they get defeated before they even take their first step. So like,
you can beat
like-
you'll beat them. You'll beat them just by showing up.
like literally, but they won't even they don't get started because they like I can't see like my end goal. Like, and they don't understand that if you're never gonna be able to see like the forest through the trees. Like you can't see past the tree line. Like,
tell you
but
that.
if you can see your first step, that's enough faith that you need to like
Right.
keep going.
I tell you that
Get
all
what
the
he in
time,
mind, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I told y'all, man. I think one of my God-given abilities, man. I don't know if it's I don't call it X-ray vision or anything like that, or but God gave me the ability to be able to see things before they happen. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to really talk things and speak things into existence and manifest things, all by just talking and just trying.
This nigga, that's so Raven.
Yeah, I mean, no, ain't no issues of future I can see. Like I said, that's just one thing, one of my God-given abilities, bro. I just speak things into existence, and you just gotta keep going, bro.
I made a whole song about that, man. Cause like, shit, I'm gonna be real. When I was making Reap the Harvest, bro, the album they got framed in the album, like
Hard. The hardest one framed. Let's not say the album framed in that. The
That's
hardest album framed in that album. Come on,
like when I
absolutely.
was making that album, bro, I remember vivid. Like when I was making the song Abundant, I was riding a bike to work, getting paid $11 an hour. I was only working 3 hours a day. I probably working 2 days out of the week. That's $66 a week. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I seen this house, I seen these cars, I seen all this stuff. By the time I got down, wrote the songs and shit, I ended up with a 4-bedroom house, all this shit. That's why in the videos, I shot all the videos at my own house and all that shit, because I didn't have none of that until I spoke it into existence. I ain't have none of that. And I said, I'm not gonna release these songs until I get everything I'm talking about. I spoke that shit into existence, bro. I seen it happen. Like, but that's the thing, like, people be getting it misconstrued, man. Like, faith without work is dead.
It is.
You gotta put in the work if you speak them words. I put in the work. I said them words. I went out and did everything I needed to do to obtain that stuff that I was talking about. And then over time, I was like, damn, like this shit really in my life. Then when I made the song Gina, like, you can buy what you want, get as fly as you want, get the ride that you want. Tell me now what you want. Just make a wish. That's what Genies are for. Will Smith, let the universe know. Because I knew that if I spoke it into existence, it would come to me. Everything would come to fruition. And that shit did. I seen it happen. And that's why I know now anything I speak out of my mouth can be real.
Yeah.
Anything. I don't speak no negativity over my life. Like, people can literally say something negative around me, I might cuss them out. like literally, like, why you speaking that on your own life? Like, don't ever say no shit like that. You say what?
You be like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, like 19. No, he might say like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You'll get in there. It might not be today. Shit, tomorrow, something.
Right. I think it's more because like people don't understand energies are transferable.
Exactly.
Like, shit, if you negative, like that shit.
That shit
this
will
way.
go off on me.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
Literally a domino effect, bro. Like, it is, bro. Like, when you hit a domino, all of it fall around you. You gotta, like I told my son today, bro. Like, I was listening, man. He said, I told him, man, the mouth, words that come out of your mouth shows you what's in your heart.
Exactly.
But here's the thing about dominoes. Sometimes it seems like everything's falling apart, but it's because it's falling into place.
It's falling into place.
Like that you have to understand is just that comes with age. Understanding that like, hey, everything right now is not the best, but it's changed. It changes progress enough.
Yeah. And
And
like,
see, that's like with me, like, if I don't care if it's the darkest moment in my life, I'm like, oh shit, it'll be alright. It's a light in the tunnel. I'm just in the tunnel right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it in a brighter way regardless of what's going on in your life. And like shit, like you said, as black men, we go through a lot of shit.
man, bro, trauma, childhood trauma, that shit
Like,
still
don't
fucking with
even
us
put
to
like the
this day.
title black men.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black period. Like
black period. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, there's a lot of black men here.
Yeah, it is a lot of black men, but I'm just saying.
So
being
it's like
black.
bleeding black, period. So it's like we go through a lot of shit. So it's just like you gotta see that light at the end of the tunnel, even if it ain't there.
For me,
Imagine that bitch.
For me too, man. I look at it like this, and I celebrate the small victories.
You
You
got
gotta
to.
appreciate the small. It can be the smallest thing. I got this done today, and I celebrate all my small victories because
Gratitude determines your altitude.
There you go.
That's some
Bars.
of the realest shit I ever
Bars.
heard. Gratitude determines your altitude. You know, if you ain't appreciative of the small shit, when the bigger shit comes, you're not gonna be appreciative of that either.
Yeah, exactly. And man, one thing I tell these guys all the time, bro, like, man, it's in life, bro. How you get to the big things is the work you put in when nobody's watching.
Come on, integrity.
Yeah, like the work you put in when nobody's watching. I mean, how many hours does LeBron James put in the gym?
Come on, man.
We just see him on.
I was thinking about
on
Kobe
those
in my
days.
mind, but you
You know
said
what I'm saying?
LeBron.
Yeah, you know,
what I'm
Kobe
saying?
too, of course. You know, R.I.P. to Kobe. You know, rest, God bless his soul. But how many hours did Kobe put in the gym that we didn't see?
Come on, man.
So when those lights came on, it wasn't even a moment for him. It was he already experienced these moments 5 years ago. You know, he
I still see interviews coming out by niggas like, oh damn, bro, you know, I used to come to the gym, you know, I be chilling shit. Kobe just, you know, he practicing this and third. Still interview coming out like that to this day.
right
That man was in that gym every day.
every day.
And not just that, if you were practicing with him and he noticed that you weren't doing your all, he'll cuss you out, man. Cause like,
Come on, man.
what the fuck you practicing for if you ain't gonna give it your all?
Like, and that's like when we in the studio. I know for a fact nigga coming out there all the time. Yeah, man, I'm Mel, I want to record. Okay, I get you in there, but you want me to do this, you want me to do that. So a lot of times you get in there, I walk out, see what you gonna do. I come back, nothing's done, bro, get out. Get out.
Wasting
You wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Cause like if I done showed you, I done gave the tools, put them in your hands, and that be the thing, man. Like with a lot of people, man, you can feed them fish.
They just want you to do it for them.
They want you to continue to feed them. But if you teach them how to fish, they go on about their way. And that be the problem with a lot of us. Like we want to continue feeding them over and over and over again to the point where they relying on us so much they don't know how to rely on their own self to get their own fish. Like everybody in my circle on everything, right hand to God, man. Like when I learned how to make beats, I taught everybody around me how to make beats. When I learned how to mix and master, I taught everybody around me how to do it. So that way, y'all ain't gotta wait on me to do it.
Help a brother save a nation.
You know what I'm saying? Help a brother save them. That's some real shit I never heard of. But for real, like, you know, it's like if I learn it and it's people around me that can do this, like if I can show you how to do the same thing in a simple way and like we can all benefit out of this, I'm gonna show you. I don't believe in hoarding game and keeping it to yourself, especially if like this your like your family, your friends, like these are the people you want to see elevate. You don't want them to continue to rely on you for every single thing.
Right. Some people do. Let's be real. There are some people out there like, oh shit, I brought this nigga with me. They just so they can say it. Like, I
You know
brought
what
this
I'm
nigga
saying?
with me. Like, I put the clothes and shoes on his back. Like, niggas are like that these days. Like, some people will
Some
just
people
use
like
their
that.
clout just
You
to
know
be
what I'm
like.
saying? Cause I see
hey,
a
look.
lot of niggas falling $48 probably like for one. That's I'ma just say it like this, man. Like anybody following those rules, man. Like you the type of nigga you want a certain aura around yourself that don't even exist.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't
That
what we
shit's not
want.
realistic.
You want everybody around you to be powerful. You know, not just you.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to cheat the system and cheat the people around us. Like, now we want everybody to shine. But the downside of that, not everybody's gonna take the initiative to do so.
Everybody can't come with you.
Everybody can't come with you. That's a real thing. Like, even the people who I showed shit, they not utilizing it.
Not even that. Some people can't handle it once they get
They
it.
can't handle it. They don't want to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because a person can handle whatever is on their plate, but a lot of people push that plate to
That's
the
what I
side.
say. I tell people that all the time. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, or you couldn't even. If you was in my shoes for a day, you wouldn't make it. And I don't say that. I say that in the most humble way I know how, because it's true. You wouldn't know what to do if you was in my shoes. You really wouldn't know what to do.
Everybody ain't equipped to be a boss, man. The way I look at that word, bro, is to be bold, organized, strategic, and structured. Not everybody gonna handle those 4 qualities to be a boss. A lot of people just know how to work under other people. But to be bold, organized, strategic, and structured, a lot of people not gonna be able to do that, bro. And that's my bad. Bold, optimistic, strategic, and structured. Because you gotta be optimistic to be a boss.
About any situation that you're in.
You gotta
be a
be
boss. You gotta be optimistic.
You gotta be, cause
you got-
like I
got
remember waking up every day not knowing how I'm gonna eat, and then I'm like, damn, okay, well, shit, I got these hoodies. Let me just go post up downtown. See my album cover in the alley. If they see these T-shirts with the album cover on, I'm like, oh, damn, I just saw that. I wait for the drunk people to come through the alley. Boom, I just made $600 just sitting downtown. I posted up in front of y'all store. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
opportunity.
Randomly one day, it rained and everything. I just posted up randomly one day. I just got a duffel bag. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's just random sizing me. 3X, 2X, medium, small. You know what I'm saying? Just random, different shirts. Posted up randomly one day. Like, I don't know. I sat there for an hour. Nothing happened. I'm like, okay, something gonna shake. Something gonna shake. Bro, I made almost $600 just sitting right there. Wasn't even supposed to be there. But people like, oh, I just saw this damn album in the alley. I'm like, yeah, this such and such. Made $600 just sitting there. Cause I knew something would go shake.
Yeah, because you
Most people would have gave up. They wouldn't have thought. They wouldn't have had no optimism after 20, 30 minutes. They would have walked off. Nobody was walking by. But I said, no. Like, my friends were down with me. Like, bro, maybe you should just try another day. It rained this. I said, no, I'm going to sit right here, bro. Get it like another hour.
Just think about, like, what would have happened if, like, you listened to them? Well, we know what would happen. You wouldn't have made $600.
I wouldn't have made $600.
Like, damn, that's
And that's just
another
like,
reason.
bro, I'll never forget. Like, I remember riding down the street one day. I see you walking down the street. You had my shirt on.
Yeah, I was happy to wear that shirt that day.
I was like, literally, I'm at the red light. I see, I'm like, is that? Oh, shit. I start recording. Like, hey, got the shirt on. So I'm like, damn, like, promo, instantly.
Support is a verb.
I wore the shirt in Vegas.
You said it. You wore it in Vegas.
You wore it in Vegas, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and people don't even, it's like, I woke up one day randomly. You know, they sent me message. Some dude had it on the news. Wow. I had never seen this guy a day in my life. I don't know how he got the shirt, where he got it from. But they're like, hey man, your shirt on the news. I'm like, oh shit. I shared it. Everybody like, hey bro, let me get one. I wasn't thinking, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, my shirt on the news, that's pretty cool. Random people started hitting me, bro, let me get a shirt.
Shit, hard. That's hard shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. So it's like, and we in a day and age where content is more important than creativity. When people see content, they're like, oh damn, let me buy into this. I don't care what it is, I don't know what it is. Everybody buying this shit. Let me goddamn play my part.
Yo, you and it's crazy thing too why you say that. I ain't even tell 19. You know people still asking for them living and learning shirts.
Come on, bro.
Niggas asking me.
I ain't got one really.
Niggas still.
When I seen the video,
living and learning shirts.
when I seen the video, I wanted one. I like, damn, everybody in this big goddamn living and learning shirt. I ain't gonna lie, bro. With 19, bro, like he performed at where that shit was at? Douglas Theater. These niggas down there 60 deep. Everybody got the real entertainment shirt. I said, hell no, fuck this. Give me a shirt. He nigga took a picture in front of us. I said, bro, give me a shirt, bro. I'm finna hop in this picture today. Like, what you mean? Like, is everybody in this bitch got a real entertainment shirt on?
Support is a verb. For real.
I was like, bro, I need one right now. Everybody in this bitch got the same shirt on except for me. I need one. Like, for real. Cause I feel left out. Like, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, nah, I need this shirt. And then, like, with the Global Soul shirts, like, when y'all started out, like, bro, I gotta go buy a pair of shoes and I gotta get a shirt that match instantly. The nigga said, bro, well, you gotta do nothing but go to that door to get the shirt, man. I said, shit, all right, cool, let's do it. Like, bro, I need a shirt. I need this shit.
Yeah. Man, I just appreciate, like I said, man, I appreciate this shit right here, bro. Like I said, bro, like my two favorite artists in Macon.
These niggas don't even know,
yeah,
bro.
like,
They don't even know the hell.
Man,
Every time,
bro,
Man.
if you don't go fucking stream K19 and Blacc Mel right now, something wrong with you, bro. It's on Apple
You
Music.
need to go like
It's
that,
on
roll your car
everything,
back.
bro. It's on
Stick
it's
your
everywhere.
dick and slap
Stream
yourself.
it, bro. Stream it.
So, all right, guys. So we're gonna switch lanes real quick, man.
And we're going to the last topic of the day, really, really quick, man.
It's gonna be my segment of the day, man. The relationship part. You know, I gotta ask these questions because I am the relationship guru. You know,
It's a has heartbreak.
That's a heartbreak. So my question would be, what did you guys take on as far as when you're attracted to a female? What are you guys looking for? When you, what's the main attraction? Like, what's the main feature you guys are looking at?
Main attract. Now we talking about physical.
I mean that could be that's a broad field.
I said
It's a broad field. So I want your real authentic answer.
I mean,
That's broad, you know.
Physical appearance is everything, bro. Initially, if you ain't never talked to a woman, I think physical appearance is everything, you know.
I mean, it depends on how you meet her, though, because I'm a minds type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she gotta have a sense of humor, man. Like, I play entirely too much. Like, I do. I know myself, so it's like I need a woman with a sense of humor. She gotta have a sense of humor. Like, that attracts me. Cause I know for a fact, like I probably say dumb shit like a million times a day, but like I need you to understand it don't come from a harmful place.
Yeah, right.
That's just me.
I'm looking at some of everything, man. Personal attraction, like cause I got kids, man. I got kids. You got as when you're a father, you got to see like you can't bring everybody around your kids. It's like little stuff I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Damn, so you're way more picky than he is.
I don't know.
But no, I kind of feel that, you know, if I was in your situation, you know, I would be extremely picky too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard for me too, cause man, my damn guard just so up about everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like oh that bitch said that, oh I already experienced that. I'm good. I don't seen that shit before. I don't heard that before. You know, my guard would be instantly up about a lot of shit. So, you know, I kind of feel like, in a sense, bro, if I wasn't married, bro, I'd be mean, bro. Like I'm mean, you know what I'm saying? And for somebody to get the nice side of me, you would have to really bring something to the table to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the reason why, you know, as a married man, a lot of women don't even try me because they know they don't have a chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you're not finna come to me like you do to mother niggas, you know, and do whatever say whatever you want to say to me and expect for me to stay. I'm not doing that.
Right.
What you got, Jeff? It's broad, bro. It's broad, ain't it? That ain't like, this shit is a broad question, bro.
I would say, and you can do this with your eyes and your ears. Hell, you can do it with your mouth. you can do it with your conscience. I would look for energy, bro. I'm trying to see how do I feel around you, like what kind of like. I kind of see myself as a magnet based on my mood.
Right.
I see myself as a magnet. Am I like when I pass you? Am I like going like this, or when I pass you, am I going like whoa? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I'm bouncing off of you, off the muscle, because it's just you ain't gotta say nothing, you ain't gotta show your teeth, you ain't gotta do none of that. But if I'm just automatically bouncing off of you, then I already know we can't rock and roll because, you know, it's there. You know, and somebody's energy, you know, I feel like all of us are conscious. You know when somebody's energy is off.
Instantly.
And you know when somebody's energy is like, well, goddamn, like, what you want to do? I need to see you again.
Right.
Hey, take me out to dinner, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So,
Right.
I'll have to go with energy off the muscle. Like, in the past, I would just, like, around a female, just be solid. Just see what I feel, see what I hear. Like, use my senses without using my mouth. First. Just use my senses and see what I feel. Because, you know, if I'm not feeling right, then there's no need for me to even open my mouth and say nothing to you.
Right.
Yeah, as a man, as a human being, man, you're never gonna forget the way a person make you feel.
Exactly.
You know, that is it. What you got, young boy?
Oh, that's funny. That's actually a quote by Maya Angelou. People will forget what you say, what you do, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. Personally, everybody's always got their own like physical attraction, like ranking, whatever you want to call it. So like you have to meet those first. But like, I'm a person that like, I'm not gonna say I like to talk, but I like to pick people's brains about certain issues that might like I find interesting to me, and I really want to know just because like shit, if I'm spending the rest of my life with you, I need to know how you fucking think about certain things.
So I want you, just not sexually, I want you
mentally.
Intellectually.
Yeah,
too,
like
you know what I'm
literally,
saying?
like literally, cause
Right,
like
right.
shit, you supposed to be my best friend, so like, homie, we not gonna agree on everything, but like at least like let me know who you are,
Right.
cause like once a person like expresses certain things, you know what you can and you can't accept, and if you choose to accept it, I mean, shit, that person for you.
Yeah, man, and a lot of that shit, man. A lot of people don't go into depth like that. They don't, and then they get together, they start having kids, and then they realize their parenting skills, how you were raised and how I was raised is totally fucking different.
Right.
So the way that a mom will look at her kids is way different than what a dad would, and they start expecting you to be the way that they are, and you expect them to be the way that you are,
Before that,
and then all of a sudden, bro, everything's just all out of whack, and then you done.
before we even get to that, who the fuck finna pay like these bills? Like, are we having a joint account or like we each separately doing this shit? Or is our money together? Like,
we started.
you know what I'm saying? That's
Talk
what
about that.
that's
Gender roles,
like,
gender roles in today's society is done. It's, man, I don't expect my wife to cook every night. My mama taught me how to cook. Like, you know, I don't expect for you to, you know, clean. I know how to clean.
Exactly.
I don't expect for
Probably
you to
more than
wash
you.
my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a clean person myself. Like, I know how to, you know, take pride in doing those things. I don't need you to do that shit for me. Like, it's a bonus when you do it, but you don't have to do it every night. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't feel like it makes me less of a man because you paying bills in this motherfucker. No, you gonna pay some bills in this bitch. I live in here.
Because
You
I
live
feel like, okay, I feel like this. If we're both not equally invested in what we're trying to do, if we're both not equally vested, then somewhere along the line, you're going to stop appreciating. So what I'm saying is, if I'm paying all the bills in this motherfucker, somewhere along the line, some respect going to get lost because you're not equally vested.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You're not equally, you're not bringing nothing to the table but vagina. Like, let's just keep it 100. Like,
no, bro.
it's more, you can't, what do you bring to the table? When the bitch say, I am the table, run.
but like,
Run.
I don't want to say like, I
Run.
don't want it to be in the sense of like, oh, I'm doing this. What are you doing? It's just like, does what you do agree with like my spirit, and does what I do agree with your spirit? Like there are certain things that we all do that like we know like certain people might not like.
Right.
Like you say, you play entirely too much.
Right. But you gotta
Man.
find somebody that match that
Yeah.
energy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But my take on it, man, of course, man, you know, when you're approaching a female, man, let's all keep it a buck. It's only one thing, you know, you gotta be physically attracted to. You came over there for a reason, my nigga. Like, let's keep it 100.
Like, if you a busted and disgusted bitch, you ain't got a chance.
We ain't coming.
But
I'm not coming over
that's literally like the above surface level
Right.
of attraction to a person. It's
Right.
like me, shit, I believe looks can change. I live in a world where you can buy your body. So
Right.
I don't really give a fuck about that shit as much as the other men do.
Yeah.
Because looks can always change. If you want new teeth, you can buy
Hell
new
yeah,
teeth.
bro.
If you want a body, you can buy a body.
I
Like,
mean, it's true. That's true. But at the end of the day, to me, if you do buy a body, you're not. Man, let's just be real, bro. You ain't buying that body. You can talk. A woman can say all she wants. She buying that body because she want to feel better about herself. No, the fuck she not. She buying that body
but
because
right.
she wants niggas to see that.
She might feel better because like, hey, this
Because
this
she
is
got
the body
more
that I want.
attention on her.
But at the end of the
Like,
day,
that's-
guess what? As a man, everything we do is for the attention of a woman.
You are right about that.
And reverse. Everything a
I'm
woman do
saying,
is
like-
for attention.
I don't know.
I don't know. I know
I don't
some
gonna say I don't know about that. one, but-
Some niggas be out here doing shit for other niggas.
No,
That could be an
no,
argument
man,
for
my
student
nigga,
culture, though.
no.
Hey,
That could be an argument for
Hold on,
student
we ain't
culture,
talking
bro.
about.
That's a real
No, real shit. That could be an argument for
Even
student culture.
straight men
Niggas
be
try to
doing shit
impress
and be
their
putting shit
hoes,
on, trying
bro.
to impress other men. Not with no intentions on
Not
trying to
shit.
get with
Honestly,
them,
bro, I'm
but
real
just trying to
like-
impress other men.
A lot of these women be dumbfounded to like the designer and all this shit. Like they don't know what the fuck this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas be putting this shit on for their home. Like
Nah, bro.
women, I think.
That shit is weird, bro.
But women be doing that shit. They be putting that shit on for like, bruh,
Other women on Instagram.
other women. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like, it's not necessarily like we do it for them and they do it for us. more times, 2022 more times than often, niggas putting that shit on for other niggas and bitches putting that shit on for other bitches.
That's sad.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a female natural head than a fucking 60-inch whatever.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But they ain't doing that for us.
Right.
They ain't gonna let us put it, so why the fuck you put it on? They ain't gonna let us put it, so why you put it on? You know what I'm saying? Because you want that other bitch to be jealously
I want to
envious.
see them tiger stripes.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
want
I'm
to see
saying?
them stretch marks. I want to see them. There's beauty in that shit.
I'm
to
cool
me.
with your hip dips. You ain't gotta go with your hip way out here. Like, you got
I want to see
on.
that afro out. I don't care. I'm cool with it, bro.
But I mean, we can't.
I'm cool with
We
it.
can't keep it a
Oh,
ball though.
fuck.
Like,
I'm not the only person here that said I ain't like lingerie like that. Bitch, I don't
We
care
don't
about
care
none of
about
that
it.
shit.
It serves no real purpose to us.
Yeah, it don't sound
fuck
bad.
us on.
You
Fuck
fucking
us
That's
take
just
it
one more shit thing that I gotta take off.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah. But,
He said, "Whoa!" He shot over here. So with that being said, man, we're gonna have our closing statements, man. Go ahead, bro. What you got?
Man, my closing statement again, bro. I said it earlier in the show, bro. Hey, man, whatever comes out of your mouth, man, that's what's really in your heart. So make sure whatever comes out of your mouth is positive, because that's what's in your heart.
Real talk.
Alright, it's Apple Don again. You already know what it is. Play life like getting spades. Set your hand, play to win, and never renege.
Hey, man. It's your boy Sneaker Twin Channel, the relationship guru. Bet on you. Whatever you do, I always bet on you.
Y'all got any shout outs, any upcoming projects y'all want to,
Yeah.
shameless plug? Just
Yeah.
like this is the section for it.
Shoot, look out for my Macon mic'd up. I'm gonna shoot it right here.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Shout out to BP and Global Soul at the same time.
Can't wait, bro. Can't wait.
I'm gonna shoot my single. I'm pushing the realest. I have no clue what I'm dropping this year, but I know it's gonna be a bunch because I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna be way more active as far as my individual artistry, as far as myself.
That'll work.
So, yeah.
Yeah, y'all put that cipher together, bro. Let's make it happen right here.
Hey man,
Man, ain't nobody
Blacc
touching
Mel,
that making cycle.
Blacc Mel, not Blacc Mel, the deluxe is on the way. I ain't got an exact date yet, but I know I'm dropping it Black History Month, February.
Yes, sir.
They give me the award for Black Excellence. February 19th.
Yes, sir.
So, buy the tickets, you know what I'm saying, on Eventbrite. I think $20 right now. I don't know how much it is at the door, but
Sneaker
you know,
Twins will
catch
be
the
there.
early bird.
We'll be
You
there,
know,
bro.
dress in your best attire, you know, I'm probably come in with a suit or whatever. But you know, yeah, Black Excellence, man. Other than that, I got a lot of features and stuff coming out, man. I don't know when the artist dropping it, but I know I sent my
What's the
verses
young
back.
kid name you working with? The light skinned kid?
DKO Mix.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
Like,
the sauce, man. Got
thanks
the
to
sauce.
DKO Mix, man, I did my biggest show so far, man. I opened up for Moneybag and Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like, well, really, Moneybag opened up for us because he went before we did.
Hey,
It's kind of
Yeah.
the case. But you know what I'm saying? You know, DKO Mix, man, look out for a lot of stuff. He got, matter of fact, the single we did, you know, Go Mode, he's naming his album, well, his EP after the single. So, you know, I'm on there, you know, and everything. So, yeah, just a lot of new music coming, a lot of new videos. Y'all just stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What we got?
It's your boy A5. Like I said, always stay prayed up. And shout out to all the melons.